Well, we made it to the end of the week, folks. Welcome to Hot 97 News, a brand new live news show where we talk about all the biggest stories across the country. I'm your host, Lana Harris, here with Rondell with 2 N's and Million.
Hey.
And it is Friday the 13th.
Yeah, wait,
Did you peep it?
I didn't
Did
even
you
know that.
peep it?
I didn't even know that.
Yes, it is. So y'all better be on your toes today.
Didn't even think about that.
Yeah, exactly. You know, I
crazy.
gotta tell you, that's why you watch the news. But you know, we also got to do it big for Black History Month.
Yeah.
And today is Black Fact Friday. So here is Million with your Black Fact.
Yes. Black Fact Friday.
Yes, sir.
Today we talking Black Wall Street. Did you know that in 1921, one of the wealthiest Black communities in America was destroyed in less than 24 hours? Tulsa Greenland District, also known as Black Wall Street, had over 200 Black-owned businesses, y'all. We're talking hotels, banks, theaters, grocery stores, law offices, even a 54-room luxury hotel. Yo, we was prospering for real. But on May 31st, 1921, everything changed. After a disputed accusation involved a young Black man named Dick Rowland and a white elevator operator, a white mob gathered outside the courthouse. Armed Black veterans tried to show up and prevent the lynchings, and a shot was fired, and chaos followed. Over the next 24 hours, white mobs, some armed, burned the city down 35 city blocks deep. More than 1,200 homes were destroyed. Historians estimate 100 to 300 people were killed. But that's just what historians say. Some people say the actual number will never be known. Thousands of Black residents were detained at gunpoint, and no one was convicted for the destruction. But we can't leave you on a bad note, because people don't know that Greenwood was rebuilt. By the 40s, it was thriving again, a testament to Black resilience and economic independence. Black Wall Street isn't just about tragedy, but it's about power, ownership, and what happens when a community rebuilds itself.
Come on now.
Happy Black Friday.
Hey.
Amen.
That Black Fact, baby. That
You know
black...
what? A lot of people know about that, but some people don't. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
Oh, no,
I really feel like,
We know a few.
We know a couple of people who didn't know about that. So, it feels like that's something that's very important because, in the Black history scheme of it all, people always want to say that Black people are always so downtrodden, always victims, and always poor, and always distraught. No. Every time that, the people tried to thrive, they were met with a little resistance. So it's good that you left it on a nice note where it's like, but you can't keep them down for long.
Not always.
Amen. Resilient.
Okay, hopping into the news, there are a couple of topics we want to just quickly update you on and not even linger on too long, but they are important. DHS, the Department of Homeland Security, is probably getting shut down today. So funding runs out at midnight, and lawmakers can't seem to do their jobs again. Democrats want ICE to stop these roving patrols, take off their masks, wear body cameras, require immigration warrants to be signed by an actual judge, not just ICE, and forbid the U.S. citizens who are out there from being deported. Republican leadership say all of that goes too far. They're trying to work with the Democrats. Democrats don't want to work with them, they say. And so now lawmakers have left town and they couldn't even vote on a funding resolution, even if there was one. So we'll see what happens with that. But that means that TSA would be working without pay, that FEMA would be limited in how they can operate. The Coast Guard could scale back operations to just the critical missions. Secret Service is going to work without pay, of course. And ironically, immigration enforcement will not really be impacted by this, but only because ICE and Border Patrol already has a separate funding that was already approved. So
Oh, wow. They're still going to be getting paid.
they're still going to be getting paid.
Wow. That
it doesn't
is
impact them.
wild.
Yep.
That 2 weeks flew by. It was
did.
really temporary.
It did.
It was really temporary.
It did. They were supposed to be figuring it out, and lo and behold, they didn't figure it out.
Cooked.
Yeah.
That sucks.
Also, very quickly, Don Lemon is going to be in federal court today. That is the former CNN anchor who is now an independent journalist who is now going to have to enter a plea in that criminal case that stems from when he went into that church in Minnesota, along with that group of ICE protesters. So the charges basically accuse that he and the other protesters who went in there conspired to deprive people of their civil rights and interfered with a religious service. Don Lemon plans to say, I'm not guilty. He was allowed to be there because he is a journalist and he was just, covered under the First Amendment. So there are kind of two First Amendment claims, religious freedoms, journalistic freedom of speech claims kind of both going at it. So we'll see what happens with that. Anywho, diving into news that's actually really freaking interesting to me. Iran might actually get hot soon. We just learned that the U.S. is sending another aircraft carrier to the Middle East. So if I'm going too fast at all, please feel free to stop me because this is getting very interesting to me. But what's just happened is the world's largest aircraft carrier, the USS Gerald R. Ford, which is the one that's been off the coast in Venezuela. They sent that over there to Venezuela right before they captured Nicolas Maduro, Venezuela's president. So that is moving from the Caribbean by Venezuela to the Middle East. So it's going to be there on top of the USS Abraham Lincoln and the guided missile destroyers that are already there in the Arabian Sea and the whole armada. So this is a lot of freaking firepower behind Trump's efforts to try to get Iran to go and agree to some kind of a nuclear deal. Yeah.
I mean, putting that pressure on them to make them agree is a smart tactic. Do you think it'll actually work though? That's the real question.
That's the $1 million question, to be honest.
The real question. I hope it works or something because I can't see Donald Trump actually pulling this fleet back because it will almost look like he's like tucking his tail if they don't agree. So it's like either we popping things off.
Yeah.
Because I don't think Trump is going to like really back away from this whole entire thing.
You got to do something. Really good point. You don't have all that out there and not get a deal and then leave.
Yeah,
you know what I
yeah.
mean? So now remember, Israel's leader ran over to Washington, D.C. to have a 3-hour meeting with Trump behind closed doors about this. And Netanyahu is hoping that the U.S. will not only do something about the nuclear deal, but also press Iranian leadership to stop their ballistic missile program and the support for the militant groups that are out there like Hamas and Hezbollah. And Trump said this, remember, on True Social after that meeting with Benjamin Netanyahu, and I highlighted the part that I thought was interesting. There was nothing definitive reached other than I insisted that negotiations with Iran continue to see whether or not a deal can be consummated, whether or not we can come to a deal. If it can, he let Benjamin Netanyahu know that that would be the preference. If it can't, we will just have to see what the outcome will be. So that says to me that Trump would like to do this diplomatically, not with force. I don't ever know whether or not to believe these people because they do, I don't want to say lie, but they do tell the media whatever they want.
For sure.
Because you can't give the cards away to the enemy.
Right.
So, you know, he might be saying this. It could be true. It could not. I don't know. But it does seem like, at least the way I read that, is that we haven't decided one way or another to attack you or not. I would like to make a deal.
How much influence does am I saying his name right? Netanyahu, right?
Yeah, you are.
Okay. How much influence does he have over what happens next? Like what?
You just asked a whole loaded question. Don't even know.
I'm saying.
My bad.
No, it's not my dad. It's a funny question. It's funnier that you don't know why that's
Yeah. Like, I'm just trying to understand more. These are the questions I put in my chat to help me understand, but I have to ask.
No, I had the same question. Americans
Oh,
have
okay,
that
okay,
same
okay.
question.
That's the thing.
That's the thing. The streets say that America is that big dog and that Israel is America's ally and we just work in partnership. Other people say Israel is controlling America and has bought off a bunch of politicians, so they're really controlling us.
It's not okay.
I'm looking at you. You're looking at me.
Everything
I'm
is
looking
up
at y'all.
Everything is up there. I got you.
You know what I mean?
I got you. No, I got you.
Look, ask the quiet part out loud, but look,
Right.
it's the question that people have.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
And it's just so interesting that after the meeting, we get ships going over to Iran.
Yeah, true.
That is so crazy.
True.
Peeps.
Somebody said last meeting that they had, we took the president
Of Venezuela.
So it's just like, dang, Netanyahu, every time you come over, something drives the
Yeah.
Who's really calling the shots?
Okay.
And if you're really trying to connect dots that may not need to be connected, the stock market also kind of went down
Very much
after
so.
that meeting. You know, so
very,
it's like,
very.
is it connected? Is it not? We're not here to spread conspiracy. We just trying to, we're pointing things out.
Pattern recognition.
We're
y'all.
recognizing patterns.
Pattern recognition. y'all.
Now, here's where the plot thickens just a little bit. I saw this report in Iran International, and it's said to be a reputable news outlet. All news is kind of propaganda, when you're talking about this kind of stuff, because, again, everybody's government is going to be putting things in the news that they would like people to see. I thought this one was interesting because this report, the headline even, which is not here, the headline was that Iran warned Trump that thousands of Americans would be targeted if there was an attack on Iran and that it would spiral into regional war. But specifically that an Iranian lawmaker, it was a member of parliament in their National Security Committee. That person reportedly claimed that Trump sent a message via an unnamed country, because they have other countries who are involved in these talks right now. He claims that Trump sent a message through them asking basically to hit 2 points in Iran. So the claim is that Trump asked, hey, can we just hit 2 points in Iran? And they said no. And I looked that up because I'm like, wait a minute, why would we ask them if we can attack them? That doesn't make any sense. And apparently that is a strategy that's used in the powers that be, where they will basically say, look, this is going to happen kind of one way or another. We can really do whatever we want. So can we just like agree that this is going to happen and then we can continue to negotiate? I guess. So that's
so interesting.
That's what they claim.
Oh my God. So he was just basically, what if, this is just theory. What if Donald Trump was being pushed to do this? And he's like, y'all, please, Iran, just let us hit 2 spots. Because I don't want to do this. I don't want us to go through all this whole entire bloodshed. But somebody is telling me to do this.
Maybe. We don't know. Look, he said, and I quote, this is Mahmoud Nabavian, I guess, talking, a member of Parliament's National Security Committee, said Trump sent a message via an unnamed country before negotiations asking to hit 2 points in Iran. Mind you, because this could just sound absolutely crazy. In the last conflict, which was that 12-day war between Israel and Iran that the U.S. got inserted into, also at the pressuring of Israel, calling a spade, that's just what happened. They basically ended that whole thing with Iran saying, we just hit a U.S. base and they have state-run TV playing patriotic music for them and saying, we are attacking the West, all this kind of stuff. And Trump said to us, to Americans, they told us they were about to do that. So they didn't tell their people that we knew they were about to hit it, but we cleared everything out. Nothing was damaged. Like, everything is fine. So they gaslit their people, were the claims, into thinking that they actually attacked the West and were strong. Trump literally said that was a weak response because they let us know they were going to do it first. So, whatever. They can do what they want over there.
When he says hit 2 points, is he talking about like actually bombing something?
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. I thought 2 points because it had it in quotation, so I thought 2 points meant like a terminology for something else. But no, 2 points means like, can I hit 2 spots in Iran? Oh shit.
Yes.
And the thing that's weird about it is, if you're really about to pop it off, why are you communicating with them and telling them I'm going to hit these 2 points?
So again, there are people behind the scenes right now that are trying to work something out. They have an armada outside of the country. You know what I mean? Things have gotten to a point where it's like, you probably will do something, especially because you have to. Trump's hand is kind of tied here as well, because remember, and that's why I kept showing y'all this True Social post. He kept telling the people, burn down, your institutions and protest, and we're going to come and help you. And then nothing happened. He let those people out to dry. Right. So Iranian leadership said that was partly Mossad, which is Israel's spy agency, and the CIA, which is ours. They were out there making things worse. The people out there, from what I've been told by my Iranian friends, that they hate their leadership. So it's not like they would really care necessarily in all cases that this is happening. Some people out there would welcome, from what I've been told, any kind of intervention that gets this regime out of there and frees them from what they feel like is true oppression. So it's just, it's something for, I think, U.S. citizens to look at and be like, okay, do we want to be involved in a forever war potentially or not? Because again, Iranians are saying, if we get hit, this does explode. There's no negotiation that happens where you hit us and we do nothing about it.
That's facts though, because Iran can't keep looking weak in front of their people. That's what a lot of we just saw the protests of the people that was burning down the ball and everything. They were saying death to America, death to our regime sometimes. And it's just like, if you're ahead of a country, you have to instill pride in your citizens. Right now, if they just keep on letting America bomb them, it's like the people are gonna uprise in Iran anyways. I'm not gonna trust my regime if what's going on?
Suddenly y'all look a little weak to me.
Right.
You know what I mean? And weakness is where another kind of faction can sneak up in there and say, we know the right way to do it. Iran has been through this before. In their history, not to bore you with a history lesson, they have had literally like the U.S. spy agencies and British spy agencies go in there and convince people to basically protest and coup their leadership. That's how this exact leadership kind of got in there to begin with. So they know that this kind of thing can happen. This leadership specifically knows. So they're trying to probably hold on to power the best they can. But also, what are you going to do when the people are mad at you? So, I mean, I don't know what's about to happen.
So quick question.
Yeah.
Now, and this is all that. This is just how I'm thinking. Now, could they both just be barking loud and with no bite right now? Could that be a thing? Like, could they both just be, oh, I'm gonna do this, or I'm gonna do this, or I'm gonna do this? When they're probably trying to avoid like going to war, like a full scale war. Like, is that a theory that could possibly be true?
Totally, but like Million said, they got the armada out there.
Yeah.
Like big talk is for when we have our assets at
Other
home.
way. Okay, I see.
You know what I mean? Like
Yeah,
I'm not
yeah.
gonna surround your house and then be like, okay, I'm gonna leave.
I feel what you're saying.
Because that's not just like I sent people down the street. You sent them across the ocean.
Yeah.
You just moved the aircraft carrier that was in Venezuela, putting the pressure on them over to Iran.
Yeah.
So it's like you planning on doing something potentially. So this either ends with them doing some kind of nuclear deal, which again, Benjamin Netanyahu, Israel's leader, wants them to add on, tampering their ballistic missiles program and all this other stuff beyond what the U.S. wants. That's why I was trying to tell y'all the other day, I don't know if yesterday or not, that Iranian leadership has said, please don't let Israel ruin this. Like we're negotiating with you. Please don't let them come up in here. But Israel is the U.S.'s greatest ally. You know what I mean? So I don't know what's going to happen.
Very sketchy.
This is interesting.
Sketchy.
Isn't it?
This is interesting.
It's like a TV show.
Yeah, it is very much so like a TV show, bro. Like you really don't know what's about to happen.
Yeah.
Bro. Like you just sitting on your toes, on the edge of your seat. Like, okay, where are we going next with this?
Yeah.
Like, what's really about to now? How does this affect U.S.? Like, if we were to go to war with Iran, how would this affect us? It wouldn't affect us, like the people in America.
Yeah.
Like, would it affect us by any means, or do y'all think it would or no?
I see millions passing away. Like I
For
said,
us.
in general, in general, like overall, you're saying if we was to go into war with
Iran,
Iran,
like if this ended up, if nobody came to a resolution and they couldn't come to any deciding factor of this is what we're going to do, this is how we're not going to go to war, and it was like, nope, we about to take it here.
You mean here in our country?
How would this affect us?
Iran doesn't have anything that can reach over here, so they would be trying to reach anything in that area that they can hit. They've said that any company or base bearing the name of the United States would be targeted.
Okay, I got what you're saying.
So do they just tell everybody to evacuate,
and
to limit the lives that could potentially be at risk? I don't know. But obviously Israel's within reach. We saw that with the 12-day war, so maybe they also get impacted here. I don't know. But there are also sleeper cells, which are people who are planted here and they've been told like, hey, if this should happen, you're going to do this.
Right.
And they always say when any kind of like regional kind of conflict pops up, there's sleeper cells. I've not seen a sleeper cell get activated, but I also don't know what one of these school shootings might have been that or what you never know.
That's a great point.
You know what I mean? Because some random crazy thing will happen. And is that the sleeper cell or is that
great point,
some crazy person who just did something random? They're not going to tell us that.
Yeah.
So,
true.
We'll see what happens.
That's a good point.
Okay. We got to talk about here at home as well. And I don't want to piss y'all off, but we got to talk about Savannah Guthrie's mom. The case is still going on. And it's honestly, I'm glad we've gotten to a point as a country where it's kind of pissing everybody off at how just unorganized and strange it all is. You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, we want this woman back home. And we hope that y'all can find her and stop the person who did this. But let me just tell y'all the updates, just so y'all know. First of all, early yesterday morning, a forensic tent was set up outside of Guthrie's home. Nancy Guthrie. Again, Nancy Guthrie is 84 years old. She is the mother of the NBC News anchor, Savannah Guthrie. She was taken, last Sunday? So it's been almost 2 weeks since she's been taken. So I don't know why it took them so long to do this. They just did this yesterday. What do you mean a forensic tent was just set up? Those are what are erected to protect and preserve evidence or to conceal a body or a weapon or other critical evidence. Why did it take y'all almost 2 weeks to put this up? That's weird. They've been ordering pizzas to the crime scene. Now you want to do this?
Exactly. Now, I saw this on X the other day, and it kind of made me think. All right, now just go with me on this one because I was even like, okay, wait a minute.
Okay.
Now, mind y'all, just to let everybody know again, I have to say this. This is not me, all right? I'm not thinking this way. I'm just reading stuff, and it's kind of just making me think. Somebody said, what if Savannah's mom is not kidnapped? Think about it. Just think about it.
What would the alternative be? Is she, again, this is all speculation. Has she
Right.
passed away?
We don't know. We don't know. What if she never was kidnapped?
You're saying it's all an elaborate ruse.
All this just an elaborate thing.
I mean,
Wild. What would be the purpose? I don't know. But what if none of this is real?
I mean, it is kind of sketchy. I mean, we keep on seeing like the person that's doing the ransom notes. They keep on pushing the deadline back. Like, you ain't about that life for real.
Come on, man.
But
Matter of fact, TMZ just said that they got 2 more notes from the ransomers, and the first one said that it was an ominous statement complaining that they're not being taken seriously. Well, you haven't done anything. You keep saying like, this is the deadline, this is the deadline. And I hate that TMZ even said this was ominous. What's more ominous than taking someone's mom in the middle of the night? You know what I mean? You already did the big one. So why are you now making empty threats? It is very strange.
Very strange.
And there was a different email apparently sent to TMZ demanding 1 Bitcoin in exchange for information on the suspected kidnappers, aka I know who kidnapped this woman, and I'll tell you for 1 Bitcoin, which is about $65,000 right now.
Not enough. For information, bro. It's all getting under my skin at this point because I'm like, why? Give me some. I need more information, or now I'm gonna start making my own theories up here in a minute.
And that's kind of what that is. People are making up theories.
I'm about to start making up my own theories, and y'all don't want nobody making up their own theories about something so serious, bro. That's just not the way you want this handled. So, like, yo, either we pay the lady, pay whoever is asking for this money, pay them so we can get this lady back, or y'all start telling us the truth.
Now let me make you more mad.
Don't do that.
I'm going to make you more mad. So, first of all, after releasing the doorbell footage, which everybody saw, the guy had the mask and the gloves and the gun right there in front of his pants and a book bag. People started looking at that book bag, and they found that this mastermind who could kidnap someone and evade the FBI for this long got that book bag from Walmart.
Where's the book bag at?
Police confirmed. This is one photo where people have pointed to, actually this is a second video, in fact, that people have shared since the FBI released the video we showed you yesterday. And this is part of that book bag. And we have an actual picture of the book bag for an example.
Okay.
This is the Ozark Trail Hiker Pack backpack. So someone who could do all this just went to the local Walmart.
maybe that's why he's doing it. He need to stop shopping at Walmart. Stop shopping.
Or just go run some security footage back at a few of the local Targets or the Walmarts or whatever. Run some security. Y'all say, run some stuff back. This could be easily solved.
Well, Walmart is now trying to cross-reference and see if they can find, who all bought these backpacks in the last couple months. But to also make you mad, apparently on Wednesday, investigators found a pair of black gloves, and at least one of the gloves was reportedly found about 1.5 miles away from Nancy Guthrie's house. You're telling me, again, somebody who came up with this elaborate plan and can evade the FBI just threw the gloves out the window?
Now it sounds like y'all just planting stuff, bro. Now that's what it sounds like, bro. And this, once again, this is my speculation, okay? So this ain't what's really going on. This is what I'm thinking was going on. It sounds like y'all just putting stuff around, just making stuff up so people can go, oh, wait, this, oh, that. Diverging. It's so much divergence going around, bro.
Very, very much a distraction from something. You know what I mean? So there were both gloves that ended up being found. They're both being tested for DNA and forensic evidence. Authorities have not confirmed whether they believe the glove is connected to the case, but they put it out there. And then again, there were both gloves found. They wouldn't say the exact position that the second glove was found in, but they just say they found it in the general search area around the home. So I just tossed out part of the evidence, whatever.
That's crazy.
And that got even crazier because then the local police department said, I'm going to take those gloves and I'm going to send that to a private DNA lab in Florida instead of to the FBI. People think the local sheriff's department and the FBI are kind of beefing right now. Because it seems like there's some kind of tension. The FBI wanted the gloves to go to Quantico for testing, Quantico in the FBI's facility.
Right.
Instead, the sheriff said, no, we're going to send this to a private place in Florida, and they're going to look at that, not y'all.
Huh. Hopefully the sheriff's department does better than the FBI, because the FBI's been folding right now.
I think that the sheriff might be a little mad because remember when he got up there and said there's no video evidence?
Yeah.
Right.
And then the FBI said, here's the video evidence.
Yeah.
They all look bad.
Everybody.
You know what I mean? The sheriff hasn't been doing any more interviews. They haven't been doing any more press conferences because it's clear it's like y'all are clearly not sharing information with me. So these people have the most ghetto investigation going on that I have ever seen. And this woman is still missing.
Yeah.
Now, they did increase the reward for information that leads to an arrest to $100,000.
Okay.
Which I think Well, actually, I think that's strange because, like, clearly you're thinking, oh, $50,000 wasn't enough. Somebody just sitting on information, like, nah, 50 ain't enough. Surely somebody, if they knew something, would give it. At the same time, the person who claims to be emailing TMZ, claiming to know the kidnappers, asked for a Bitcoin, which is $65K.
Right.
So if you just want some money,
It's a lot of money being thrown around. I'm finna text somebody and be like, hey, I got some information. All I need is one Bitcoin. Like, what are we doing? It's not enough urgency, again, in this case to get this lady back. And that's what's really making me mad, because if this was my mama, oh boy.
I mean,
Tables would have been flipped. I'd have dug up the house.
exactly.
Lifted up the whole house to
Exactly.
figure out where my mom at. What?
The moment a pizza was ordered,
Come on, bro.
Boy,
y'all playing in my
to the
face
crime
now.
scene?
Y'all playing in my
Boy.
face now. Why y'all hungry? Where's my mama? Y'all trying to eat. I can't eat for 3 days and y'all worried about pizza.
literally. And then just to cap off, you being mad about something involving this case, the Pima County Sheriff's Office sent an alert to people who live in a 2-mile area around Nancy Guthrie's home, asking for video footage, including just any cars, any video traffic, any pedestrians, or anything else out of the ordinary between January 1st and February 2nd. And when I saw that, I said, you're just now asking for this?
Don't even make no sense, bro.
Yeah. All right. Sometimes that's all you can say.
It's all right.
All
Yeah,
right.
you got it.
All right.
You got it.
Okay, we'll see. But we do have a lot more stories to talk about. We have to take a quick break and we'll be right back.
A major move today. Hot 97 is expanding.
Hot 97 has launched a full streaming television channel.
Hot 97 is no longer just a radio station, it's now a streaming network.
Welcome to Hot 97 News. Let's dive into the news because the news has been newsing.
Hot 97 Mornings with Mero. We got Shiny Culture in the building. Leah Bell in the building. Good morning. And DJ Cass One.
You know what it is. You know how I get down with the Funk Flex energy, baby.
Let's get it, Flex.
Nobody don't want no smoke.
Wow, it got spicy real fast. Here for it all.
We're here for it all.
Let's go. Mariah Carey takeover.
The people made it happen.
Yeah.
I'm coming around to all the classrooms and we turning up.
Good morning, students. My name is Wale. Aren't you supposed to be in class?
Where are you supposed to be?
Oh, man, you supposed to be in class, man.
Rihanna has become a true worldwide icon.
Congratulations on the job. We listen to Hot 97 every day. We can't wait to hear you guys even more.
Hey, let's go.
Get ready. The legend is on your screen. Funk Flex, the man who defines hip-hop, is bringing the heat from the radio booth to your TV.
Where's my camera at? That's my camera? All right.
The biggest beats, the hottest freestyles, and that classic Flex energy.
Bars are back.
Now in your living room. Don't just hear it, watch the movement. Funk Flex, now on Hot 97 TV, Mondays and Fridays at 7:30 p.m.
Welcome to Hot 97 News Atlanta. Here with Rondell with 2 N's.
What it do? Give it up to you.
And Million.
Hey, the fact that this is a reality.
Brand new live news show. I'm your host, Lana Harris. There is so much going on in this country and in this world.
Civil unrest. Nobody's gonna trust that. Any of
This sounds, like I said, it sounds good.
Yeah.
It does sound beneficial.
Welcome back to Hot 97 News, everybody. And let me apologize right now for nerding out real quick. But breaking news, Fourth Wing fans, a TV show is in the works. I repeat, a TV show is in the works, and Michael B. Jordan's company is producing this show with Amazon. And here's where I'm a little nervous. Michael B. Jordan said casting for the show is still in the works, but that it's not going to take the obvious route. And people have been flooding TikTok for years with theories on who should play who. I don't know what the obvious route means. All I know is that Zayden better be Zaydening, and y'all better not look at me no kind of way, because the people who know what I'm talking about. Millions of people read these books. I don't want no attitude from y'all on my left and my right. And from what I've read, I think he means it's not going to be a bunch of well-known actors. It might be a mix of, well-known actors and no-name actors who are just coming up in the scene. And so I'm so excited.
What is Fourth Wing?
Thank you, Dale. Thank you.
Fourth Wing is a book series. There's 3 books right now in a series that's going to be 5, and basically it follows this girl who it's dragons, it's sci-fi, it's romantasy, it's all the things. It's a great series. This girl basically who's like just a very book nerd worm kind of situation ends up being told by her mom, who runs this military college, that she's got to go, instead of joining the scribes who hold all the knowledge, she's got to go join the dragon riders and be a fighter. And she's got like no height, no muscle, no nothing. She's a bookworm. Y'all don't get it.
No.
Y'all don't get it.
I'm with you, because it sounds like some not Lord of the Rings. Yeah, Lord of the Rings type of situation.
If Michael B. Jordan does this right, it could end up being, I think, as big as like Game of Thrones.
Is it a black book? Are they black? These aren't black characters?
No. They're definitely not black people.
Why is he doing it then?
Because we could branch out, brother. We could branch out.
I'm not saying that he can't. I'm just saying, like, you're gonna have the white people up in a roar, and once he starts casting these black people.
Well, he might not cast a bunch of black people. And casting is very important. Like, again, people have been on TikTok literally making whole probably careers for themselves doing just casting videos of like who we think should play this character.
Okay.
So I said Zayden better be Zaydening. That's a character where people have been like specifically honing in on him, honing in all these people. Yeah, you're going to find somebody who should be real fine.
That's crazy. Michael B. did direct Creed 3.
He's good.
He's done it before. So
yeah.
He might be able to pull it off.
And they put it on Prime Video, not what's that one that
Tubi?
Not Tubi.
Yeah, this is a white man.
Oh yes.
Yeah,
tan.
Yeah, whatever.
Tan, muscles, got a little tattoos.
I mean, this could be a black dude. Let me put Zayden black.
If they make Zayden a black dude who is like a black dude, nobody will watch. Nobody watch this. Nobody will watch this.
What does that even mean?
You know, when you read a book and the book is just, they describe the characters so specifically.
To the T.
You had the nerve to go hire somebody.
I got what you're saying.
When I'm trying to like see the vision of the book play out, and you had the nerve to hire a black guy or anybody.
Who should they hire? Like, what's some names that you got?
I wish I could. There's this guy who's I don't want to throw it out. I can't.
Wow, they're not hired.
Well, okay. Look up this guy. I think his name is Emilio Sakura, something like that. That's one of the names that's going around on TikTok of who should play Zayden, who's the main male character.
Interesting.
He's the kind of vibe you can look at.
Gotta have long hair.
Oh, all right.
Gotta have a little long hair, little tanness to them, some muscle.
Okay.
It's attractive, man. You can look it up at home. We can see it now on our screen.
Good looking brother.
Yeah, it's good looking dude. If I would have known y'all would have asked, I would have pulled him up. But he could be anybody. Like the character could be anybody. So that's why he's like, I'm not gonna put a bunch of well-named people in case you hate that well-named person. I want everybody to just, be who they are as the character and not have any preconceived notions of them. You see what I mean?
Yeah,
like they're in a military college, so they're constantly fighting. They have to fly dragons. They have to learn how to fly dragons because
there's some Harry Potter type stuff.
I told you I was about to nerd out. So,
Okay. How many pages is a book? That'd be determined if I read it or not.
Let's just say 15 pages and it's a picture book, and then you can just pick it up and then
it's okay.
You'll like it enough anyway.
Yeah, because
it's not a picture book.
Yeah, after chapter 5, I'm good and done.
No, after chapter 5, you're gonna be hooked.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
And it's 3 series already?
There's 3 books out already.
3 books.
There's 5 that's coming, and more. I mean, I think it's interesting because it kind of parallels reality a little bit. They end up finding. Oh, I can't.
Don't
spoil
ruin
the book.
it. Don't
I can't
ruin
spoil
it.
the book. Can't
Don't
spoil the
ruin it.
book.
Don't ruin it.
But it's really good.
All right,
It's
shout
really
out to
good.
fourth one. Shout out to Michael B for doing your big one.
Shout out to Michael B for expanding, because
Yeah.
if he does this right, again, he could be in a bag here. You
Okay.
know what I mean?
That part.
All right. Okay. Speaking of well-named figures, man, this is a conversation. If you hear it, you're going to hear it. If you don't, I don't know. Question is, did Kurt Cobain really commit suicide? For years, people felt there was something a little off with his death, and what a team of forensic scientists just found kind of challenges that official narrative.
It is wild.
It is.
Yeah. Now this is not the first. Y'all know this is not the first time they've reopened this case.
No, actually.
Yeah, they reopened the case back in 2014.
Oh.
Yeah. So they reopened the case, reviewed the evidence, and still came with the same conclusion of suicide. So and then they've done it over years after that. Like they kept, reopening the case, and they finally they were just like, all right, man, this is like, there's no point. They just now, and I don't even know the full reason of why they just now recently wanted to do a full deep dive into the case, but I'm glad they did.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm very glad they did. So
if you don't know, what is the long accepted official cause of death for him was a suicide. He was found dead in 1994 at 27 years old at his home in Seattle, and he had a shotgun wound and a note nearby, and that shotgun wound was ruled to be self-inflicted. He did it himself. And so that's what this team kind of went in to try to figure out what actually happened here, because again, people have been saying some of the details of it don't really add up to me. So from what we found in the Daily Mail, this team's theory is that one or more people may have been there when he died, that Kurt Cobain, was forced into a heroin overdose that incapacitated him, then shot in the head by somebody else, and then left with a staged suicide setup and a forged suicide note.
And he was overly, like, the limit of being on heroin. Like, he was that's what they say, it was like way too high for him to even shoot himself. And the way the shotgun was positioned was all wrong. And then, the note was kind of like, it wasn't a note of him wanting to quit music or quit life. Like, it was the note was weird. I've only heard conspiracy of what the note says and stuff like that. So what I do know, though, is that he was married to Courtney Love, and that's a big picture of this, because when he died, he was estimated at like $50 to $100 million.
Wow.
Yeah. So his net worth was like estimated as $50 to $100 million. But she didn't get anything. So in the state of Washington, without a will in Washington, she would have never been entitled to a significant portion of his property, but his daughter did. So his daughter ends up getting a bunch of his money. Frances, she inherited a lot of his money long term, but Courtney she ended up benefiting from like his royalties and his management and later on his publishing sales, but she was never like the sole heir of any of his stuff.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that plays a big point in this story about Kurt Cobain and like his suicide. You know what I'm saying? Like, she probably thought that she was probably gonna get a crazy bag off this man.
Oh, she just didn't realize that it wasn't going to happen for her?
They weren't married.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay. So I looked up why, in fact, the same Daily Mail article probably even mentions this, why this team thinks that this was some kind of staged suicide setup and a forged suicide note. And so they go into detail and they say that some of the findings don't fit a suicide scenario. They say that there is internal organ damage that they claim shouldn't really be consistent with a gunshot death. It's specifically, there's brain and liver damage that are consistent with overdose, not a gunshot death, and blood patterns suggesting the body was moved after he died.
Oh my God.
Also, she pointed to a detail like a receipt. A receipt for the gun and shells found in Kurt Cobain's pocket, and the shells neatly lined up at his feet. So for her, she claims that scene was a little too clean for a typical suicide, and it was arranged like it was a staged movie. I got the receipt in my pocket, I got the shells, and it's up on my feet. It's like, this looks a little too much. Like it's too much. Like it's a suicide. She also questioned how syringes could be capped and neatly put away after multiple heroin injections if Cobain was dying, implying that it doesn't really align with what a dying person does as they're dying. You know what I mean? I'm not just gonna Put the caps back
Well,
on.
see y'all later, y'all.
Yeah.
I've enjoyed my time
Right.
in life. Put everything up. That's crazy.
Still, the authorities say this. We've looked time and time again. It's a suicide.
Suicide. Every single time they've called this a suicide.
But I will say, the spokesperson for the King County Medical Examiner's Office said that they are open to reviewing new evidence if there's new evidence. But, how do you find new evidence in a 1994 case?
And at this point, I honestly feel like, as I don't know if his daughter's alive, but I'm pretty sure she is. I would say, bro, let my dad rest in peace, bro. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, like at this point, bro, like it's been so long. Like, let him rest in peace. I mean, regardless if it was suicide or murder, let him let him just.
Do you think? Do you think he would? Oh, sorry.
Well, yeah, if it was murder, wouldn't you want like
wouldn't you want to know?
At this point, bro, it is what it is.
Hmm.
That's how I feel. That's how I would feel.
Yeah.
I mean, it's been. I mean, y'all done dragged every which way in the mud. This, that, and the third. It's like, dog. At this point, let him rest. Let him rest.
Yeah.
Like, let him rest. Because she didn't know it was murder when she was younger. All this stuff is coming out to her probably in the past like 10 years of just her finding out about her dad and what happened and things like that. She really didn't know what was really going on because he died when she was such a young age.
At the same time, like, it seems to me like if I were a kid and I had a dad that committed suicide, that would be worse for me because it'd be like, how kids think, like, oh, was it me? Was it my fault?
True.
Why didn't he love me enough? It would almost be like a grace. If it's like, okay, he didn't just say like I wasn't good enough and he just left this world and bumped me. Somebody took him, which I don't know. I feel like I would want to know that. But I hear what you're saying. It's like, do I really want to just have these stones constantly picked up for no real reason because they're not going to investigate it?
And who knows? She could have probably been the one to bring the investigation back up. Who knows?
Yeah,
we don't what I'm
true.
saying? We really don't know. But I mean, if it was me, I would be like, hey man, I want to move on with my life. And who knows? She might not want to move on with her life. Who knows? So.
Yeah.
How can someone rest in peace knowing that they're like, if it was a murder or something like that? That's what I would be thinking and I would be trying to do. I'll be putting money into investigating constantly. That's what I would do. At least.
Yeah. Okay. Well, we will keep you posted if there's any meaningful update there because, you never know what investigators will do with this information. In the meantime, Kiss rocker Gene Simmons is wondering why all this ghetto hip hop music is being honored in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
He ain't say it like that, dog.
He said it like that, right? He said it like that. Next time, Gene, say it with your chest, dog. First off, I didn't even know who Gene Simmons was.
Kiss?
Really?
Kiss. I didn't even know who Gene Simmons
Guys
was,
that paint
bro.
their face.
Yeah. I didn't even know who Gene Simmons was. So during a recent podcast interview, Gene Simmons argued that hip hop artists should not be inducted in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame because the institution. In his view, it meant specifically rock music. This is what he said verbatim in the interview.
The fact that Iron Maiden is not in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame when they can sell out stadiums, and Grandmaster Flash is. It's not my music. I don't come from the ghetto. It doesn't speak my language. Hip-hop does not belong in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, nor does opera, symphony, orchestra.
I mean, he tried to clean it up by saying
Right.
I feel him. He tried to clean it.
Reggae.
Everybody besides rock and roll, not just rappers.
What do y'all think though? Does hip hop belong in the Does hip hop belong in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame?
Dog, rock and roll doesn't belong in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame because y'all stole it. What do you mean? That's like, come on now, like y'all stole rock and roll from black people. Like, so I mean, like if you really want to get technical about it, so I wanted to see, like, what is it? Little Richard was a rock and roll artist. Let's see, is Little Richard in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame? I don't know.
I don't know either. It seems like he would be.
That's what I'm thinking. But anyway, but my point is this. Not everybody that you think is a rock and roll artist, yes, Kiss does sell out stadiums, but I mean, let's be honest, man. I don't personally think a lot of the rock and roll Hall of Famers belong in the rock and roll Hall of Fame as well as not rappers.
Yes. Little Richard was inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame in 1986.
There it goes.
Yeah, there's a couple of other notable hip hop figures that's in it, like NWA. They were inducted in 2016. Jay-Z and Eminem also were part of it too. So it's like my whole point is when I heard this, I was like, not only did y'all kind of steal it from us, I'll give you that. Like you just took what we had and you grew from it. I'm not gonna say you completely stole it, but the evolution of rock, according to some historians, is like a derivative of blues, rhythm and blues, gospel, and country music. And country, we ain't even gonna talk about how we kind of did country too.
The blues, I mean, yeah.
But blues really started it all almost. And this is just like a derivative of it. And mind you, rock and roll was kind of like a derivative. I mean, hip hop was a derivative of rock and roll in a sense too. We still have some of the same music. We have guitars that we still use in rock and roll, in hip hop. We have the band. We have all types of things we've taken and grown from the original rock and roll and made hip hop. So it's like it is all rock and roll in a sense.
Is you said Eminem's in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame?
Eminem, you know they.
Gene, you can't be mad. You can't be mad that bad, man. You know what I'm saying? We got one of y'all up in there with us. Dang, you can't be that mad at us, bro. Like, come on now.
Eminem is a white rapper, if you didn't know.
Oh no, they know who Eminem is. There ain't no way y'all don't know who Eminem is.
But when he said that it's ghetto music or it's like a ghetto language or something like that, that's what threw me off. I'm like, bro, I'm tired of people making it seem like hip hop is just one bad thing. Like, there's excellence in hip hop. Like Jay-Z talks about luxury and luxury items and getting money and working hard for yourself all the time. Same thing with Lil Wayne, Rick Ross. Like, we have excellence. It's not all ghetto.
Question: do you think mumble rappers belong in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame?
No, not at all.
Young Thug does. Young Thug is a rock star.
Lil Uzi
is a mumble rapper also.
Lil Uzi is a rock star. Playboy Cardi. Then, if we really
but as a mumble rapper, would you classify Young Thug as a mumble rapper?
Yeah.
Young Thug, Lil Uzi was classified as the original
mumble rappers.
Yeah. The original mumble rappers, and they are rock starred out right now.
That's true.
That's true. So I think for you to be in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, you have to have that rock star status, which everybody that's in the Hall of Fame has rock star status. Andre Big Boy, rock star status. You know what I mean? Eminem, rock star status. Run DMC, rock star status. Like, these folks got like Run DMC back in the 80s, rock star status.
And yes, the Beastie Boys are in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. They were inducted in 2012.
Yeah, but we really don't classify them in rap.
Well, no, the Beastie Boys?
Yeah, we don't.
They
are, but nobody's really like, man, the Beastie Boys, man. You know what I mean?
But at the same time, I mean, are they? I don't know.
They're hip hop. No, Beastie Boys are hip hop.
Right, I was saying, like, are they like? He's saying, like, what's the problem? They were also in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
Well, we
the
know
Beastie Boys are in there.
We know what the problem is. I mean, that's why he backtracked so quick when he said ghetto. You see how quick.
It's opera too.
And opera. I don't think opera belongs in there.
Orchestra,
man.
all that.
Yeah, we saw how quick he backtracked, brother.
Oh.
Caught you, Gene.
Gotcha.
Gotcha.
In other news, did y'all see Cardi B and the Department of Homeland Security going at it on X? This year is so weird.
It is very weird.
It's a very weird year.
The fact that I'm seeing like the government like actually getting into Twitter battles and X battles, it's like, it's so crazy to me. I've never heard of the government commenting so much to people. So if you don't know, rapper Cardi B criticized immigration customs enforcement, ICE, during her Little Miss drama tour stop in Palm Desert, California. So she basically said if she sees ICE pull up to her concert, she will throw hands with them. That's what she basically said. She said, I'll throw hands. As a response, the DHS heard this and responded on X. This is what they said. As long as she doesn't drug and rob our agents, we'll consider that an improvement over her past behavior. Yeah, so if you don't know what they were kind of alluding to, the statement was referencing Cardi B's past admission from a resurfaced video in 2019. In that video, she described drugging and robbing men while working as a stripper before her music career. The DHS did their research. They pulled up a video from 2019 of her talking to all this crazy stuff, and they did this.
Right. You know how lame you got to be to sit whoever running a Twitter, bro? You're a lame.
That's lame. I kind of thought it was creative.
Lame, bro. Why are you arguing with a rapper. Like, bro, you're the DHS.
Don't
home.
you have stuff to do right
like,
now?
dog, what are we talking about? Like, you know what I'm saying? You see her argue with a rapper. Come on now, bro.
This is the same DHS who should be trying to investigate 2 shootings involving ICE or Border Patrol and U.S. citizens. So this is the best use of their time, apparently, these days.
They trying to get cool points. Let me be cool with the kids and clap back, as they say. Let me clap back at Cardi B.
Yeah.
It's like, nah, dog, go do some work. How about that?
Our government definitely is sassy. Now that I think about it.
Very sassy.
Very sassy now.
Bro.
But did you see what Cardi B said in response?
Yeah, so she responded, and this is what she said. If we talking about drugs, let's talk about Epstein and friends drugging underage girls too. You know what then? Why y'all don't talk about the Epstein files?
Yeah,
you worried about me? Right. You worried about me? Why we not talking about the Epstein files?
And that right there, my friend, is why Cardi is the dopest. That's why I rock with Cardi, bro. Because that's her thing. That is her pedigree.
Yeah.
She's supposed to clap back.
Right.
She's supposed to do that.
Right.
DHS, you're not. You're not. You're supposed to have read that and kept it moving.
Kept it moving.
And be like, okay, girl, like, whatever. But no, you're not supposed to. And then you got that. Now you running around with your tail between your legs because she just probably said some wild, that's a wild statement for her to say. And y'all probably, I'm sorry, Miss Cardi B. Let me
go ahead.
Yeah. I didn't really mean that. Like,
I know you was going to do that.
I thought we was just playing. I thought we was just joking back and forth. Nah, bruh.
Yeah.
But also,
Crazy.
Cardi, you might want to calm down because I don't know your family is. I don't know if they all legals now. I don't know if they're. So don't be playing with them too much, okay? Don't be playing with them too much.
Be careful now. Be careful.
Oh, man. But you know what? On a lighter note, it is about to be Valentine's Day. You guys doing anything good for your loved ones?
Yeah, for sure.
Everybody's doing something
She's
good?
watching, I'm sure. So I'll just say yes. We got
Okay.
something nice planned.
Okay.
Hey, you know what? Nah, I ain't gonna out you.
A lot of money was spent, though. I will say.
Yeah, talk
Okay,
that talk.
okay.
Y'all been beating me up about it too.
Talk that talk, bro.
Kind of beating me up about it too.
Yeah.
Amen.
Come on, Valentine's Day. Okay, so where are we going first? Because we got a couple of Valentine's related things to drop on you guys.
I think we going spending, I guess, because
Okay.
I'm not the only one that's dropping a bag this Valentine's Day. Apparently, U.S. Valentine's Day spending is projected to reach $29.1 billion, according to the National Retail Federation. This is the highest that we've spent on Valentine's Day ever. And the surprise is this surpasses the previous record of $27.5 billion in 2025. Maybe it's inflation.
I mean, maybe.
Or maybe people are just falling in love.
I don't know.
Where y'all getting all this money from?
That's what I'm wondering.
Where are y'all getting all this money from? That is the real question. $29 billion. Where are y'all getting all this bread from? I thought we was in a recession.
Right.
I thought eggs was $9. Where are y'all getting all this money from, bruh?
So how much do you spend on Valentine's Day on average? I'll tell you what other people spend.
On average, let's say a dinner and an outing, maybe I want to say max like 200, 250.
250?
Yeah,
Okay.
250,
What about you,
200,
Lana? Do you get your man anything?
No.
I am the present.
Okay.
I knew that was coming.
So average planned spending per person this year is $199.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. That was compared to last year, $188. So we upping it up a little bit more.
Where are they going to eat at for $199? That's not even a full. That's not even a full day. Where are y'all going to eat for $199 and the whole date?
$199.
Yeah, $199 for the entire date.
You can't get a whole date for $200.
I mean, you can. It ain't gonna be like top
Oh,
notch.
he said I got money.
No,
crazy.
Didn't say that. Didn't say that.
Crazy.
Didn't say that. I just said that's not like that's on Valentine's Day. You're supposed to spend a little extra.
So to your fiance, if you're watching this, make sure that Valentine's Day looks like it's at least a $500 Valentine's Day, or else he did not care at all.
She knows.
According to him.
She know what she get from me. She knows she get anything. So
Oh.
yeah, it ain't even. She
Oh,
ain't,
okay.
She ain't even got to worry about that. You
Okay.
understand me?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
You understand me?
Okay.
Yeah, baby.
But speaking of presents, though, the most popular gifts to get on Valentine's Day also came out. We got candy with 56%, flowers at 41%, greeting cards at 41%, evenings out, going out on dates, 39%, and jewelry at 25%.
Y'all got to switch it up.
How did y'all manage to spend however many billions of dollars and most of y'all just buying candy and greeting cards?
Switch it up.
That's crazy.
Dang, that's boring. What y'all
Switch
want?
it up, bro.
No, I mean, how did you spend that much? 20 how much we say? Billions of dollars?
20.
And y'all are just buying candy? That better be some good old candy.
It's 2026. Time to switch it up, bro. Flowers,
Like what?
candy, greeting cards. That's old news. Do something different. Shoes, all regular gifts. Do something different. Now, I don't know the answer to that, but what I'm saying is switch it up. These boring gifts, bro. Candy, you should get her that every day. Jewelry, you should buy her that probably once a month. Maybe you know what I'm saying, twice a year, something like that.
Yeah.
Flowers, you should be getting her that once a week. She should be getting a pair of a nice bouquet of flowers once a week. You dig what I'm talking about? So that's what I'm saying. Y'all doing this on one specific day. Y'all need to be doing this throughout the year.
Let me call your fiance.
And that day, listen, in that day, that February 14th, she need to walk outside and see a car or something. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Y'all need to go on a trip or something. Now, I'm not saying I do any of this, all right? Y'all should do it. That's what I'm saying.
No,
And
that's
I agree. But apparently you shouldn't get red roses, which is crazy because I love red roses.
Yeah, for the single people out there, if you at home alone and everything, you're saving the environment if you're not buying flowers.
If you're not buying red roses?
Yeah, apparently they said that environmental concerns stem from multiple people buying these roses. They say air freight emissions, agricultural chemical use abroad, and plastic and foam waste derives from people buying all these flowers.
Oh, because they got to ship it in.
Yeah.
So that means they got to go and have all that exhaust in the air just to get y'all some flowers. I see. I get it.
For the single people out there, you might be saving the world.
You're saving the planet.
There you go.
All right. Well, you know what? That is where we have to leave it for this hour of the show. But don't go anywhere because we have a lot of Atlanta stories coming at you after the break.
A major move today. Hot 97 is expanding.
Hot 97 has launched a full streaming television channel.
Hot 97 is no longer just a radio station, it's now a streaming network.
Welcome to Hot 97 News. Let's dive into the news because the news has been newsing.
Hot 97 mornings with Mero. We got Shiny Culture in the building. Leah Bell in the building.
Good morning.
And DJ Cass One.
You know what it is. You know how I get down with the Funk Flex energy, baby.
Let's get it, Flex.
Nobody don't want no smoke.
Wow, it got spicy real fast. Here for it all.
We're here for it all.
Let's go. Mariah Carey takeover.
The people made it happen.
Yeah.
I'm coming around to all the classrooms and we turning up.
Good morning, students. My name is Wale. Aren't you supposed to be in class?
Wale, where are you supposed to be?
Oh, man, you're supposed to be in class, man.
Rihanna has become a true worldwide icon.
Congratulations on the job. We listen to Hot 97 every day. We can't wait to hear you guys even more.
Hey, let's go!
Get ready. The legend is on your screen. Funk Flex, the man who defines hip-hop, is bringing the heat from the radio booth to your TV.
Where's my camera at? That's my camera? All right.
The biggest beats, the hottest freestyles, and that classic Flex energy.
Bars are back.
Now in your living room. Don't just hear it, watch the movement. Funk Flex, now on Hot 97 TV, Mondays and Fridays at 7:30 p.m.
Welcome to Hot 97 News Atlanta. Is here with Rondell with 2 N's.
What they do? Give it up to you.
And Million.
Hey, the fact that this is a reality.
Brand new live news show. I'm your host, Lana Harris. There is so much going on in this country and in this world.
Civil unrest. Nobody's going to trust that. Any of
this sounds, like I said, it sounds good.
Yeah.
It does sound beneficial.
You are watching Hot 97 TV.
It's the end of the week, baby. Thank you so much for being with us on Hot 97 News. This is a brand new live news show where we talk about all the biggest stories happening in the city. It is Friday the 13th. I'm your host, Lana Harris, here with Ronzel with 2 N's and Million.
Hey.
And Friday the 13th, AF, man.
Yeah, does it feel weird?
You know, it's a little something strange in the air.
It does. And it's Valentine's Day weekend, too.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody getting broken up with.
Broken up with.
Somebody getting Friday the 13th. This, hey.
Or them pockets getting killed.
One of the
pockets getting killed.
One of the two, bro. One of the two.
Imagine you spend like a couple $100 on flowers and whatever else and get broken up with on Friday the 13th before Valentine's Day.
Imagine.
Some of y'all do not need to imagine.
Yeah, for sure.
Like, we can't imagine that kind of negativity. But on a positive note, it is still Black History Month.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. And since it's Friday, we got a Black Fat Friday for you with Million.
Yep. Black Frack Friday. If you didn't know, there was a Black Wall Street at one time. It was burnt down in 1921. One of the wealthiest Black communities in America was destroyed in less than 24 hours. We're talking hotels that we have. We have banks, theaters, grocery stores, law offices, even 54-room luxury hotels. Because of segregation, Black dollars stayed in the community and it thrived, apparently. But on May 31st, 1921, everything changed after a disputed accusation involved a young Black man named Dick Rowland and a white elevator operator. A white mob gathered outside the courthouse. Armed Black veterans then showed up to prevent a lynching. A shot was fired and then chaos followed. Over the next 24 hours, white mobs, some armed, burned 35 city blocks to the ground. More than 1,200 homes were destroyed. Historians estimate 100 to 300 people were killed. Though the number could not technically be confirmed fully. Thousands of Black residents were detained at gunpoint. No one was convicted for this destruction. And here's what they don't tell you. We're going to leave it off on a good note. Greenwood built by the 1940s a thriving community again, a testament to Black resilience and economic independence. Black Wall Street isn't just a story about tragedy, but it's about power, ownership, and what happens when a community rebuilds itself.
Amen.
Come on now. Yes, sir.
Black Fact Friday.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Power to the people, y'all.
Power to the people. You know what stood out the most to me actually about that is that, you know how well Black people would be if we would keep our money in the community?
Oh, yeah, for sure.
And help reach in and help lift each other up.
Yeah, you know who does that.
Man. No, but for real.
They do it for real.
To be honest, no, but hold on. White people do it really well.
Yeah.
Asian community does it really well. Jewish community does it very well.
sure.
Hispanic community does it very well. Where are we?
I don't know where we at.
Yeah, we got to lock in, y'all. We gonna do it though. You know,
Man.
I believe in us, man.
Yeah.
I believe in us.
We gonna get right.
As soon as we get rid of the grass on the walls and the lamb chops and lamb lobsters, we let the restraints of that go, we will be perfectly fine. But every establishment that you wanna help out and give your Black earned dollar to, all got that. And have terrible staff. And hookahs.
Chill.
And a Hennessy
Chill.
margarita.
Chill.
I'm tired of it. All right? I'm tired of it, man. Y'all wonder why these Black establishments crumble so quick. It's because, dog, first of all, y'all treat our customers terribly.
Like, dang, don't do us all like that. Like, what's going on, bro?
Keeping it a buck.
Nah, that's not a buck.
I'm keeping it 100.
This is why we tear each other back down when we talk about.
I'm not tearing us down. I'm just being factual.
Bruh.
These are facts. These are the. Come on, man.
They're not facts though, bro.
Okay.
I don't think y'all in Atlanta actually recognize how much y'all got though. Real talk. In Colorado, there was no communities out there for real, just for black people. You go down here, when I came down south, bro, I'm seeing suburbs full of black people.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
It's already climbing, bro. We get in there.
Yeah.
We gonna work on the grass on the wall, though. I am tired of seeing that.
I love a nice little grass on the wall, neon sign, the restaurants. Nice little ambiance. Y'all just don't get it. Y'all don't get fine dining.
Yeah, don't do us like that, though. We got some staples down here.
Boost ghetto, exactly. Okay, hopping into the news, crazy story. We are starting off with a crazy story. A man in Atlanta is accused of pouring bleach on a woman at a hotel in Kennesaw.
Yeah, this is kind of, look at this dude, first of all.
Ooh,
he's
scary.
He looked like he had something poured on him.
Okay. All right. Yes, according to investigators, this incident happened February 2nd at the Extended Stay America. Stop saying in them hotels. Once again, every single incident, something like this happened. Where has it been? It's been in an inn or extended stay or something. We all see it's happening. Officers later met the victim at Keystone Hospital, where she was reportedly unable to open her eyes because of the bleach. Now, police say Elijah Smith also held scissors during the encounter and pulled his arm back in a way that made the woman fear she was about to get stabbed. Investigators allege he took her Apple Watch and as she tried to use the Siri to call 911 and smashed 2 high-end iPhones against a wall, destroying them so she couldn't call. Smith now faces multiple felony charges, including aggravated battery and aggravated assault with the weapon. He was arrested early February 4th and remains in the Cobb County Jail without bond. So this happened a while ago, but they're just now letting y'all know about this because this was, this is, when I found this, I was like, wait, what? This is nowhere to be found? Which is nuts.
How did she get away is what I'm trying to figure out.
That doesn't really say how she got away. But I mean, still to the fact though, man, like for you to pour, again, fellas, and this, I preach this a lot on this show because I'm a firm believer of dog leave. All right, bro. Whatever you got going on with this lady, however it is, whatever she said to you, whatever she did to you, but leave, bruh. It should never be a point in a relationship if you as a man to put your hands, harm, or hurt a woman like this. With no point, brother. What are we doing?
So he just threw bleach in her face, in her eyes.
It don't say how he threw it. It don't say was it a whole bottle. It don't say was it a jug of bleach.
Or why? Was it a robbery? Was it like
they don't say. They don't really. It doesn't say. It doesn't say. But I mean, I could. We as one could come up with a speculation of maybe an argument, maybe going through a phone, maybe something. I don't think nobody is just like, hey, let me just start pouring bleach on people's faces. I don't think that's ever like just a thing unless this man is just like full blown crazy. You know what I'm saying? So,
yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, so, that's a heck of a...
Yeah, it's wild.
And they found him because, they met her at the hospital,
met her at the hospital.
So then they had to go find somebody.
To get him.
Boy.
Yeah. 33, man. Your life is done, man. Like, bruh, I don't know if y'all have ever had like lemon squeezed in your eyes or anything like that. I would imagine this feel like this, though.
To be honest, the closest is, when you cut jalapeno.
Oh,
and you have contact. Yeah, oh, yeah. One time, this is not, kind of besides the point. One time I was in college and I was just minding my business at the lunch hall and I was unscrewing the cap of probably Texas Pete at the time. Or it was Tabasco, one of the two. Anyway, I tried to open it and a piece of dried fleck that sometimes gathers, just shot straight into my eye.
Oh my God.
Boy, I was so mad. Out of everywhere on the table you could have flown.
Right in your eye?
Right in my eye. And I got contacts.
Did you have to flush your eye out with like...
Ooh. Oh yeah, I had to run to my, to my room from the dining hall to go try to flush it out. It was red for like an hour. Boy. Yeah, man. That
So
bleach.
Yeah, bleach. I mean, imagine bleach being poured in your eyes, bro. That's wild. Yeah. So, there's really no update on how she's doing or if she's doing better or anything. So, definitely keep you updated on that. And hopefully she comes out and does really well.
The streets try to give you a little what to do if you get bleach in your eye.
Oh, okay, yes.
So you are supposed to flush it immediately, obviously. Not that that's not the first thing you would do, of course. I mean, you're gonna first thing you're gonna do is flush it. Yes, with lukewarm tap water or a saline solution. The sooner you start, the better. Rinse it continuously for 15 to 20 minutes and open your eyes as wide as possible. Roll them around. Make sure all the areas are flush. You could do it in the shower if it's easier. Obviously, take your contact lens out. Don't rub your eyes. If you need to, you might just want to seek emergency medical attention.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
That's crazy.
And fellas, leave. Jesus Christ. I don't know how many times we see stuff on here where dudes are getting into altercations with their wives or their spouses or whatever the case may be. Leave, man. And you could say it's easier said than done. but it is very easy to walk out that door.
Yeah, I'm telling you, bro, it's the most least attractive people doing stuff like this.
Oh, yeah, bro.
I'm sorry. I'm just saying.
ugly people.
I mean,
100%.
bro, looks something was going on.
Yeah,
right
yeah,
there.
100%.
You know what I'm saying?
You're not wrong.
So the fact
You're not
that
wrong.
you just got to be careful with dating unattractive people because they go crazy sometimes. They could go crazy sometimes if I'm just saying.
No ugly
How do you identify an ugly person?
It's up to you, man. Everybody, it's up to you. It's all beauty is in the eye of the beholder.
Exactly.
Well, that
But
guy
come
can't
on
see
now.
anything.
Come
so,
on
I
now.
mean,
When is the last time you heard somebody like, "Ooh, my man ugly"? I'm with the ugliest girl.
I've heard girls say, I got a medium ugly man.
It's not about being medium ugly. There's men who are just like objectively attractive, just like there's women who are objectively attractive.
Yeah.
But then there's people who you're like, man, he's low key kind of ugly, but I love him. That's one thing. You're talking about ugly.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So how do you? I mean,
I think I would be. I don't think I'm low key ugly. I think I think I'm medium cute.
was it your fiance who said he was?
I don't know. I would like to ask I'm gonna ask her and be like, yo, what would you classify me as? Like ugly or like a medium?
Am I cute?
Yeah, am I cute or medium cute? I would think I'm medium cute. What do y'all think?
Comments. Humble this man real
what
quick.
do y'all think?
That's crazy, but my whole point in saying that is like when they do get to the point to where they're in a relationship, they finally got one. They know deep down inside they're not the best looking people. So when you try and leave them, they're like, oh no, this is the only person that's gonna give me attention. This is all speculation. I'm not saying bro did it,
right?
But this is how people think sometimes. I won't be able to find nobody else. Okay. You're gonna stay, and it turns into situations like this. Y'all be careful dating these unattractive people, man, because they're unattractive on the inside too. Sometimes, just be careful, y'all.
Out and in.
Yeah.
That's a crazy hill to die on. These ugly people, you gotta be aware. They might turn on you.
I love it.
I mean, come on.
I love it.
Oh man. Okay. Well, hold on. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. Oh, you feel like you said okay. We see you, Alto Keys. I thought you were gonna respond. Okay. In other news, a man in Atlanta just went ahead and pleaded guilty for a multi-state sweepstakes scam targeting seniors.
Yeah, man. I said this before. I'm gonna say it again. If y'all have grandparents, please keep them away from cell phones. Keep them away from regular phones. Keep them away from the mailbox. Keep them away from anything.
Carrier pigeons?
Yeah. Just anything because they are getting got. So this is what happened. Federal prosecutors say 38-year-old Patrick Dallas of Atlanta and Cumming, Georgia, pled guilty on February 5th in Rhode Island to conspiracy to commit mail and wire fraud and conspiracy to launder money. All right. Court records show Dallas and two co-conspirators ran a bogus publisher clearinghouse style scam, convincing elderly victims that they had won millions of dollars in prize money, but only had to pay upfront fees, taxes, and verification costs. Now, have y'all ever seen those? You ever get something in the mail and it's like you got to scratch it off, and it's like a home thing, but you scratch it off and they have like you won $5,000, but y'all ever had this?
I've seen some of those things.
So this is exactly what he was doing with this. But in order for you to win it, you would have to send them money back. So I'll explain.
That's crazy.
I'll explain how it works. So the investigators say victims were told to send cash, gift cards, and valuable items like Rolex watches and iPhones to addresses controlled by the defendants. The operation is believed to have defrauded seniors in states including Tennessee, Rhode Island, North Carolina, Indiana, Florida, Missouri, Arizona, and Washington. Authorities say the ill-gotten funds were laundered through bank accounts and entities tied to the group. So I've never... I don't want to disrespect nobody's grandparent on this show, but y'all got to do better with y'all grandparents. Go ahead, Lana.
I have a question. Okay, so are you suggesting that these scammers were saying, hey, this is a sweepstakes.
Yeah.
You might win this.
Yeah.
But first of all, you got to send us a little bit of money.
That's exactly how it works.
But also, they were saying, you might have a Rolex. Do you have a Rolex? You got to send the Rolex.
You can send that in place of money.
Which is crazy because then they could run a Rolex sweepstakes and have one victim send the Rolex to fulfill the other guy who sent the money.
It's a bunch. Yeah, it's a bunch. Now, if you ever, and these are things to look out for if you ever get a call or anything like this, and I hope my younger generation doesn't do this. It's mainly the older people, man, and this is how they target the older people because
they don't know.
Most of them at the house by themselves.
They
ain't got nobody really. They got my grandma like that. You know what I'm saying? So, if you get anything in the mail, most of the times, if you scratch it off or anything, throw it away. All right.
Yeah.
If you get it, throw it away. If you get a phone call and they say you need to send money through Bitcoin, or if you need to go to your bank and get a cashier's check or anything like that, don't do it.
So to your point though, it's kind of tough being like a grandchild or, having an elderly person in your life because they're like really stubborn, bro. Like they don't want to live with you because you could tell them like, hey, you need to stay with me. They feel like you're taking away their freedom.
No, for sure.
And it's just like they don't realize that they're open and they're vulnerable by doing stuff like this. But it's like they're stubborn. Like, what do you do in this situation? Do you force your grandparents to like come live with you anyways, or you just got to let them thug it out?
Thug it out, or you do the scamming. You know what I mean? You get them before they get got. You get what I'm saying? You get them before they get got. That way hey, nephew, they done got me for $5,000. Oh man, I told you stop doing that. Here, I got $5,000 for you. You give them the $5,000 that you just took from them, right? You give it to them back. Listen, you give it to them back like, I got $5,000 for you. Now, will you come live with me so this won't happen again? You know what I am. I'm going to come live with you. Boom. Problem solved.
So
Smart,
you, as
actually.
a test, as like, let me see if you have earned the right to live on your own at this point. Because if I can scam you, anybody can scam
Anybody
you.
can
I'm
get
scam you. And be like, all right, your money back.
You get them before they get got. That's smart. So smart. And you can't say it's not.
I will say that's a little creative.
Very.
It's creative.
A little creative.
Very. You get them before they get got. Yeah, bro. And then you make them move in with you. See, granddad, you got scammed. I told you shouldn't be living by yourself. Come live with me. You're right, grandson. Let me I ain't got $5,000. Can I get it $5,000? Yeah, I got $5,000 for you, granddad. Boom.
Okay, so then you do tell them because have you ever seen?
No.
Oh, you don't tell them.
No, you don't tell them.
Oh,
You just let them think that they got scammed.
That's fine. You're at the kindness of your heart going to give their money back,
But it's their money that I just took from them.
Right.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen where parents will set their kids up and see if they are going to reply to some strange person online and get in their car? And then they hop out, the back seat, and they're like, "What are you doing? I can't believe." Yeah. Because it's like, if I don't get you,
somebody gonna get got.
Right.
Yeah.
Got to get you before you got to get them before they get got.
Sometimes you got to see if your people are stupid. You know what I mean?
Flat out.
For their own good.
Flat out.
Speaking of, while we're on the topic, y'all really need to watch y'all's kids on social media. Police say there was a man from Cobb County that groomed a teen he met on Snapchat for almost a year.
Nearly a year is absurd. All right. So a Kennesaw man has been charged in a disturbing child enticement case that underscores the danger minors face online, which we have talked about on this show multiple times. Police allege that 11 months of grooming took place through Snapchat and text messages with a 15-year-old victim targeted and manipulated with gifts and incentives. Because what other 15-year-old girl or guy wouldn't want these things? You get what I'm saying? So authorities say Mitchell Lemonek used an anonymity. Oh my God, anonymity. Good Lord.
Hold on, what's the word?
I got it. It's he was anonymous. Okay, he was anonymous.
Anonymity.
Okay. I said it right, but
yeah, you did.
And You dirty for that, Will. And reached her social media to build a relationship with T while she was at home in Cobb County. Investigators now have charged him with child molestation and related enticement crimes. The case is a stark reminder that predators are using the same digital tools teenagers use to exploit them, which they are, and they should not. This all goes back to we had that conversation of should your child have social media or should they have phones? No, I don't think they should. No, I'm not. Like I said, I'm going to get my kid no phone until 16, 17, maybe even 18. For what? They don't need to be on Instagram. They don't need to be on Snapchat. They don't need to be on Twitter, TikTok. None of that.
See, the problem with that is you would have to build a community of friends who were going to raise their kids the same way. Because that would be so hard. Like, I don't envy parents these days who have to try to figure out how to raise their kid right.
For sure.
And their kid comes back, well, this person and this person and this person is doing this, that, and the third. Why can't I do this? You would have to have a group built in for that kid, your kid, to have as a friend group where none of y'all are doing this. All y'all think it's normal to not do this. You know what I mean?
Well, damn. It does make sense.
Yeah.
I personally don't. I don't think it's that hard to find that group though.
What?
Yeah, I don't think it's fine. I don't think it's
not in this generation.
I don't think it's that hard to find that group. I don't think it's that hard to find that group of people to be around your kids that none of them have social media. I don't think it's that hard.
Nah, it's pretty difficult. I got younger siblings right now, that's in school currently. They didn't do this, but they would tell me that their friends would find ways to sneak phones from other friends.
Oh wow, okay, I didn't know
because
that.
it's just around them all the time.
Yeah,
and everybody has
that.
a phone. I'm the only one that's not having a phone in school. I mean, when you go to school, you see all your classmates on their phone.
Yeah. Texting each other, you
Texting
out the
each other.
conversation.
Okay, maybe you're right.
Yeah, so it's gonna be hard for a kid to just, thug it out.
Right.
Just say, I'm gonna be the odd man out. It's difficult.
But to that fact, and I propose this question: when do you give your kid a phone? Then when do you give your kid the ability to get on social media?
It's tough.
I don't even know anymore.
Yeah, it seems like the ages keep getting lowered and lowered and lowered. I mean, as a teacher, I've actually met some 5-year-olds that have phones.
Come on now,
5-year-olds.
That's crazy.
Wild. For what? What are we doing?
What you need to do?
What
Like
you
5
need
years old on a
and,
phone.
and they know how to use it, and they know how to get on
Yes.
Instagram, and they know how to use the TikTok, and they know how to Snapchat, and they know how to do all these things. Why do you know that at 5 years old, but you don't know what 1 + 1 is?
I've seen babies be on someone's phone and then sloop, like ignore calls, ignore texts, and it's like, how do you're two.
Right.
What are we doing?
Yeah.
So it does not make sense, and it sucks for this girl. It sucks for the girl that in this case. It definitely does. But I mean, as well as the dude in this case also needs to be prosecuted. I mean, I want to throw the book at guys like this, bro. Like, because this right here is the utmost nastiest thing. Where are you? Why can't you get no girl your own age, bro? Right. Get on Tinder. I promise you. Right. There are some, to Million's point, ugly women on Tinder.
Well, pull up the picture one more time.
That's what I'm saying.
Come on now, y'all. I'm just saying, it's usually the less attractive people doing stuff like this. You think he could fix it up or something? What?
Yeah, because if he pulls that hair back,
If
boy,
he
that
put-
forehead,
right.
that forehead is
A
gone.
certain, you know what I mean? Or even if he shaved it, went bald, worked out,
Yeah.
you could pull somebody.
Yeah, bro.
That's when you say, my man is like, well, I don't want to say because I don't want him coming here and sue me. But like, when you talk about a man, not necessarily this one, and say, oh, he's like medium ugly, kind of cute, whatever. People can make themselves apply to that.
Hello.
I'm not putting it on him. So yeah, no reason to do this.
Yeah, watch all his kids' phones, man.
Also, kind of on the same topic, there was a man that was real concerned when he lost his phone, and he ended up getting arrested for child exploitation that was found on said phone.
And this is not funny, but it is like kind of funny about why he did it. So this case is out of Haralson County. Is raising serious concerns about it after investigators say a man essentially incriminated himself inside a hospital emergency room. According to the sheriff's office, Brandon Lee Smith reported his phone missing, but during conversation with others in the ER, he allegedly admitted he was worried about what was on the device. Okay, deputies say he confessed that there was inappropriate images of children stored on it. Now, for everybody out there, if you get in trouble, don't just go telling on yourself. Okay? Now, let these people actually do their jobs and figure it out. Not for this guy. I'm saying I just want I had to make that before I say that. Not this dude. This dude you should have told on yourself. I'm glad you told on yourself. But for everybody else, let the police officers and all these people who have to do their job. Don't just go incriminating yourself. Get a lawyer first. Know your rights before you just start telling on yourself first. But this dude, I'm glad he told on himself.
And honestly, he probably accidentally told on himself to begin with, because apparently he told someone at the ER that he would get in lots of trouble if his phone was found. Well, what does that mean? What could possibly be on your phone that's going to get you in trouble if it's found, and you just go ahead and you just, blow your own spot up.
Blow your spot up.
You know what?
Bro.
Again, I'm glad you did.
Oh yeah, I'm very glad you did.
A little something might not be all the way connecting.
I am very, very glad you did. Thank you, man.
Because that's somebody's child.
Yes.
We're talking about here. So these people are crazy. It's a crazy world we live in.
Y'all see the picture, right?
Yeah, it's another ugly man.
Okay, cool. I'm just saying we recognizing patterns here. We recognizing patterns here.
Another ugly man.
Okay, all right. I'm just saying.
Man. In the meantime, there's a mother and son little duo in Atlanta who were just convicted of filing false police misconduct claims after a traffic stop on I-75.
Well, this happened last year in Houston County. Yeah. So
I think it's Houston.
Yeah, Houston or Houston?
I think it's Houston.
Okay, Houston.
Yeah, let's go with it.
A jury was convicted an Atlanta mother and son for filing false statements after a traffic stop. Okay.
Yep.
Prosecutors say Omar Knight refused lawful commands to exit vehicle during March 8th of 2025, leading to a struggle with deputies. Authorities deployed a taser, citing safety concerns with traffic moving nearby. Wright was evaluated by EMS and taken into custody. Now, this is when things get juicy. Days later, his mother, Wanda Chantel Ash, filed a formal complaint alleging deputies used excessive force, had their weapons drawn, a bunch of stuff, trying to, really hurt Wright while he was handcuffed. And according to the district attorney's office, body camera and dash camera footage contradicted those claims, said, no, we did not, Ms. Lady. Prosecutor says Ash then took the allegations to media and community organizations. After reviewing the recorded evidence, investigators determined the accusations were false. A jury agreed, finding both guilty of felony false statements, with Wright also convicted of obstruction. You played yourself.
Wow.
You played yourself. You thought you was about to get some. You thought, I'm about to sue. Ooh, I can't wait. That's all they was probably in their mind. Ooh, I'm about to sue. Ooh, they hurt my baby. Ooh, I can't wait. Psych. Y'all forgot that body cameras exist and all this other. We got so much technology out here. You think they wasn't going to cover their butt? You're crazy.
And the crazier part about it is there's so much misconduct that's real. Like, why are you doing this muddy in the water? Because then somebody else who claims misconduct, enough people start doing this.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, they're just lying. We can't believe them. Man,
yeah, bro. Y'all thought y'all were about to get some money, or at least get famous off of. Oh man, these police officers beat these black people.
Right.
They brought the NAACP into this.
That's crazy, man.
Wild, right? So it's when y'all think about when y'all think about doing anything and lying on the police, just remember they have footage.
Which we wanted them to have to make sure that their actual misconduct wouldn't happen.
Exactly.
Man, played yourself.
And y'all was trying to make something out of nothing.
Oh man. Okay. Well, we have to go to a quick break. We will be right back on the other side.
A major move today. Hot 97 is expanding.
Hot 97 has launched a full streaming television channel.
Hot 97 is no longer just a radio station, it's now a streaming network.
Welcome to Hot 97 News. Let's dive into the news because the news has been newsing.
Hot 97 mornings with Merrill. We got Shiny Culture in the building. Leah Bell in the building.
Good morning.
And DJ Cass One.
You know what it is. You know how I get down with the Funk Flex energy, baby.
Let's get it, Flex.
Nobody don't want no smoke.
Wow, it got spicy real fast. Here for it all.
We're here for it all.
Let's go. Mariah Carey takeover.
The people made it happen.
Yeah.
I'm coming around to all the classrooms and we turning up.
Good morning, students. My name is Wale. Aren't you supposed to be in class?
Where are you supposed to be?
Oh, man, you supposed to be in class, man.
Rihanna has become a true worldwide icon.
Congratulations on the job. We listen to Hot 97 every day. We can't wait to hear you guys even more.
Hey, let's go!
Get ready. The legend is on your screen. Funk Flex, the man who defines hip-hop, is bringing the heat from the radio booth to your TV.
Where my camera at? That's my camera? All right.
The biggest beats, the hottest freestyles, and that classic Flex energy.
Bars are back.
Now in your living room. Don't just hear it, watch the movement. Funk Flex, now on Hot 97 TV, Mondays and Fridays at 7:30 p.m.
Welcome to Hot 97 News Atlanta. Chris here with Rondell with 2 N's.
What it do? Give it up to you.
And Million.
Hey, the fact that this is a reality.
Brand new live news show. I'm your host, Lana Harris. There is so much going on in this country and in this world.
Civil unrest. Nobody's going to trust that. Any of
This sounds, like I said, it sounds good.
Yeah.
It does sound beneficial.
Welcome back to Hot 97 News Atlanta, everybody. Listen to this. Police say somebody did $14,000 in vandalism at a house in Mableton, including pouring ketchup on the furniture. That just sounds petty.
That is very petty. A Tennessee woman is facing charges after Cobb County Police said she caused more than $14,000 damage on New Year's Day. According to an arrest warrant, on New Year's Day, it's crazy, right? According to an arrest warrant, Breanne Sims allegedly went to a home on Graywood Drive while the homeowner was away and vandalized the property. Investigators say she punched holes in the drywall, shattered televisions and windows, and then poured ketchup over the furniture, dumped food across the floors, and left the victim's clothing soaking in the bathtub with running water. Super, super petty. Police also report that Sims later told them over the phone that the ketchup was symbolic for the blood she shed for the victim. Who is the victim, might you add? I really don't know. It didn't really tell me. The homeowner's insurance company, Liberty Mutual, estimates the total damage at more than $14,500. Sims is charged with criminal damage to the property in second degree. At this time, she does not appear to have any jail and be in jail or any jail records right now.
Okay.
Yeah, so did you find who the victim was?
I looked it up, and it looks like it's a man.
Oh, it's a man.
It's a man. So that would mean that this woman from Tennessee, Knoxville, Tennessee, went to Mableton here in Georgia and just did all this. It's a man's house.
I know it was at a dude's house, but who's the victim?
That she said
she was shedding the blood for. That's what I'm trying to figure out.
The victim would be the man whose house she just vandalized.
So she said this was symbolic for the blood she shed for the victim?
Maybe we can only speculate.
Yeah. Try to break it down for me because I'm trying to understand.
Well, one can only speculate now. But I mean, if I shed blood for somebody whose house I'm now vandalizing, I might have harmed myself.
Okay.
I might have harmed myself at home.
Okay.
Been mad about whatever happened, drove to his house in Mableton and just said, I'm destroying everything.
The blood, the ketchup was symbolic for the blood she shed for the victim. Or maybe the victim used to hurt her. And this was symbolic of like all the times that he hurt her. And this is the ketchup is that like symbolic, you know what I'm saying?
You know, it could be anything when you're just saying what if.
I mean, dog, that's the only thing I can think about because what does ketchup have to symbolize when she's talking about the victim?
So they were in a relationship.
We don't know.
Speculation.
Yeah, we don't know
that they were in a relationship.
It doesn't even say that.
Huh.
Because why else would you go to somebody's house and this actually reminds me of, remember when you said that you were talking to some girl from Alabama and then she was trying to pull up?
No, this has nothing. This is not the same thing at all. That girl didn't.
She felt like she was like just like disgruntled because you just left her in the wind and the dust and did something. And she said, I know where Rondell lives. I'm pulling up and I'm smashing everything. I'm pouring ketchup on the furniture. I'm throwing food on the floor. Type situation.
Yes and no. Because I mean, I don't know if they had a relationship or not. I mean, I don't know.
Either. Nobody knows.
I mean, who knows, man? Who knows?
What's her name?
Her name is Breanne. Bieayne. Breanne. Breanne Sims.
Let me see if I can find something real quick while we're doing a little investigating.
Dang.
No, I don't.
It's no. You're not gonna find it. Trust me. I scoured the internet to try to find out what the victim meant. Trust me.
Well, the victim in this case would be the person whose home
the guy.
was
Yes,
vandalized.
the guy. Yeah. But that still doesn't shed. She shed for the victim. The blood she shed for the victim. Sounds very movie-esque. Like,
I mean, clearly she's dramatic.
Yeah, it's like a Tyler Perry movie. The blood she shed for a victim.
I'm telling you, vandalizing somebody's crib with like ketchup is probably like the lamest way to get back at somebody. I've actually had that happen to me before.
Wait, what?
Yeah. About like maybe a year or two ago, a girl had actually.
This is recent.
It was last year. Dude.
Oh yeah, talk about it. Let's talk about let's unpack this.
Oh my God, it was almost last year completely.
Yeah.
Testify.
Because now that I think about it, I was messing with her, but I ghosted her before Valentine's Day.
Dang.
Oh, it was like a year ago.
Oh, you a wine for real?
Wait, what happened?
Oh my God. So I ghosted her before Valentine's Day. I was just going through a lot at the time. And I went out to eat. I went out to grab me something to eat, came back. My whole entire door was filled with syrup, mustard, ketchup. I think she threw some brown sugar and some flour there.
Get him, girl.
Crazy, dog.
Just on your door?
On my door, bruh.
Well, she ain't do that much.
She ain't do that much.
Hey, all you gotta do is wipe that down.
And she did. She came back over and she cleaned it up.
Did you really?
I had her do it.
Oh, you had her come down there?
I had her do it.
Yeah, they know. We know what they did. Was it?
We know how many
we know what happened. We know what happened after that door opened. Come on, clean this up.
But that was the past me, man. I would never do that, and I'm really excited about this Valentine's Day because I would never do that to
You're
my
a changed
girlfriend.
man.
I'm a changed man. She's really helped me out. Thank you, babe.
All right.
Yeah.
That's funny because, when you talk about $14,000 worth of damage, that's, oh my gosh. But there are just random little inconveniencing things you can do to someone if you want to like get back, but you ain't really trying to like go to jail.
For sure. Put sugar
That's
in the tank.
it. Maybe you like hide the remote, take out like a remote battery.
Oh, bro, taking out
unplug all the TVs.
Oh my God, you sound like you done did a few of these things actually.
No.
Yes, it does.
No. However, no, I'm not crazy.
Oh, okay.
However, you know what one? Oh, I don't want to give y'all. Oh, I shouldn't say it on the news.
Yeah, 100%. Is it somebody you know?
Somebody I know had this happen to them.
Oh, don't say their name.
So somebody, and we'll move on. But somebody I know, as somebody who's getting their lay back on my friend, they basically restarted their refrigerator.
Oh,
put it in factory mode where they didn't know how to get it back off, and it shut the whole refrigerator down. Ooh. So it was a time clock. We got to figure this out before all the food goes bad.
Oh my God!
I was like, who even thinks about this?
Yeah, that's damages.
Yeah,
for
damages
real.
for real. If you really, and then also
Crazy.
if you really want to get somebody back, put their oven on clean mode.
Clean mode.
What do you mean?
Bruh, you can't unlock your oven on clean mode.
Oh,
you have to get a whole new oven.
What?
You have to get a whole. Try it.
It never. Not going to try it.
Yeah, if you try to put your oven on clean mode, it will lock and it won't open back up.
Ever?
Bruh, it's a thing. Trust me. I did it at my parents' house on accident. They had to get a whole new oven.
It wasn't. You didn't push the self-destruct button.
No, I want no self-destruct. But what, girl?
Why would clean mode make you never be able to open your oven again?
Hey, bruh.
Somebody needs to look that up.
Look
You
it
looking
up.
that up?
Look it up.
Because people just be lying on TV.
Click mode. Clean mode.
I thought clean mode did something like for like 5 hours or something
Yeah,
crazy.
it says yes. Your oven will typically continue to function after using the self-clean mode, but
see,
it is not recommended as it risks damaging components like the control board, heating elements, and thermostat due to extreme heat. So it's possible that it could not open up
because it locks itself. When it's in clean mode. All right, we'll leave after this. When it's in clean mode, it locks.
Okay, but at the same time, why would you put a button here that's literally the self-destruct button?
It makes no sense.
The clean mode is the self-destruct button on your oven. If you didn't learn it anywhere, you learned it here first.
Yeah,
How about that? All right. Somebody who's out there driving y'all's kids got in trouble. There's a school bus driver in Gwinnett County who just got charged with DUI off the job.
So my bad. Wrong story.
Oh, you good? We do our best around here.
Where are we? Yeah, there we go. Okay. So so bro had a DUI related case. Okay, so a Gwinnett County school driver is no longer employed after it became public that he had 2 pending DUI related cases, one involving alcohol in 2024 and the other involving drugs. David Atkins, he was faced with 2 DUI cases. Like I said, one with drugs, one with alcohol. And GCPS confirmed that Atkins is no longer employed with the district. Mind you, he didn't get the DUIs while he was driving the buses or anything. It was off duty, but apparently, according to GCPS, Georgia County Public Schools, their policy requires employees to self-report any arrests. So he didn't self-report this thing. The district tries to conduct background checks before hiring a person, where they do that. But driving history checks, they try to do every 30 days. And annual random drug and alcohol testing is also required by federal law.
Oh, but those driving history checks, they only identify convictions, not arrests.
Not arrests.
So even if you got arrested and the trial hadn't gone all the way through, you could still skirt past it.
Right, and that's the thing. There was some reports that he was recently driving kids around before they fired him not too long ago. Some reports are saying as early as last week.
Wow. So that would have been something that parents of Sugar Hill Elementary, Lanier Middle School, Lanier Middle School, Lanier High School, and Sugar Hill Elementary School would need to peep.
Yeah, I don't remember when we was talking about the principal that got a DUI.
Yes.
You think that he should have been fired?
Who, this dude?
Yeah.
This guy.
If he wasn't drinking on the job, no.
Come on.
Listen, man. I know. I'm from Clayton County. I know for a fact there was probably a few of them that was drunk while driving. Bruh, I know for a fact. Bruh, we had a bus driver that would drive our soccer team to our games, bruh. And this dude, if he wasn't drunk, he was on something because, bruh, we was like this the entire ride. We were like this. So I know for as long as we got the A to B safely.
Listen, my school bus driver in Clayco was so mean. She would leave kids on purpose.
Dang.
Leave kids on purpose. People would be running to catch the bus because if you weren't there at the stop, she was pulling off without you.
That's crazy.
So even if you could see, we could all see you, like right there. If you just stopped for 15 seconds, the kid would catch the bus. I remember one time this kid was just speed running like dog, like bat out of hell he was running. And she starts to pull off and all the kids on the bus go, man, like you better not leave him. Because it was like, bro, come on now.
Yeah, that's hectic.
Who's paying you you got a mean spirit. I don't know where you are. That's crazy.
Spirit. I don't know, bro. If I found out that bro had a DUI charge, I would feel sketchy. Granted, he wasn't on the job while he did it. But I mean, still, bro, like you wouldn't have any time. Like maybe he wasn't. Again, this is just speculation. Maybe he just didn't get caught doing it while he was driving. I'm not saying that he did it. I'm just saying, what if there's a chance that he never got caught doing it on the job?
Well, if he did it, I'm glad to drive.
And mind you, this is his second.
No, we don't. What did you say?
I said if he did it off the job, he might have done it on the job. That's all I'm saying. That's just, you know what I mean? I don't want to say it too loud.
Mind you, this is his second DUI charge, though. So,
right,
bro just didn't learn his lesson.
Yeah, you have a problem, my friend.
Allegedly, because if it's a charge, he might beat the charges. But yeah, we got around it. Okay, speaking of people on the road, a driverless Waymo car just went right into an active police scene on Cheshire Bridge Road.
Have y'all taken a Waymo? I just want to ask a question. Have y'all taken a Waymo before?
I'm never getting in a Waymo.
Why?
I'm never getting in a car that is driverless. 0% chance.
What about you, Million?
I haven't gotten inside one. I've definitely driven behind one, though.
Okay.
And they're so annoying.
They're very annoying.
Boy, they're so annoying.
Very annoying. So
slow.
This is what happened. The active and dangerous police scene in Cheshire Bridge Road was briefly interrupted over the weekend by something no one expected, which was a Waymo. Those driverless cars that nobody knows where they came. I mean, these low-key Waymos just came out of nowhere. But by the way, nobody knew where they come from.
Yes.
They also just came out of nowhere. SWAT teams were responding to a barricade suspect accused of shooting at officers in an apartment complex on lockdown. The autonomous car reportedly drove past patrol vehicles and officers before stopping inside the scene. Put the car, stop, chill. 2 officers were injured during the standoff, including one who was grazed in the head. All right.
I think this is the one we told people about. Remember the SWAT standoff we were talking about?
Exactly. This is the exact scene. So yes, there was a Waymo car that went through this exact scene and just hung out.
Oh my God.
And now you can't move Waymo cars. So I looked this up and like, can you actually get in and manually? You can't. They have to override. The override system has to be done like in behind the scenes. Yeah, you can't manually override a Waymo.
I was right about to say that they are everywhere in San Francisco. And Atlanta, they're like getting to that point.
Yes, they're all over the place.
Because you can see, I mean, and if you drive like around in Midtown, they are everywhere. But no, in San Francisco, they're literally like, you can come up to an intersection and see like 5 or 6 just on every single corner. Yes, they're everywhere.
They don't really do Lyft out there or like actual drivers anymore? I mean,
I don't know what all they do there, but I remember thinking there's Waymo cars and then this is like insane. Is anybody actually driving a car? But to your point, like this is the story, if you're not familiar, where I believe we were talking about somebody who was barricaded like in a bedroom in an apartment complex. Whole thing was on lockdown. Yeah, and then you just have freaking driverless car. Just roll right through the crime scene.
Yeah, it's Waymo cars.
And just park there. I remember one time I saw this video in Atlanta. It was in Midtown. You know how sometimes there's construction or there's like, a pothole or whatever, and they have the little cones around it? There's this Waymo car that clearly got stuck, not knowing what to do, and just parked right in the middle of both sides of the road so nobody could get past. This was like a one-way in Midtown. And you had some guy who was like, man, move, just shouting at the car like it could hear.
Yeah, ain't nothing.
Because like, what are you going to do?
Yeah, bro. Waymo cars are not the move, bro. Like, not the move at all. Like, I don't think we're ready for driverless vehicles yet, as far as like with passengers, you know what I mean? Like, I don't think we're ready for that yet. I think we still got a few more years before we should have had Waymos on the road, because we're not ready for that, especially in Atlanta, especially in the city, bro. Especially in the city, like we just not ready for that yet. So yeah, this Waymo car just parked, it just hung out. And just was like, but I mean, that brings up, so a lot of people are asking like the questions about like driverless vehicles, or how are they supposed to detect or respond to emergency scenes? You know what I mean? Like, how do you know that if you're an autonomous car, you're driving through like a gunfight or something like that? You know what I mean?
Do you remember that other story we were talking about? Who drives the cars? If it gets into a tiff.
Oh, yeah.
And it's like somebody from Bangladesh or something, like one of those countries that are out, nowhere near America. They're just over here like, looks good to me.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Oh, he's in a parking lot that has no clue this is an active crime scene.
It's interesting,
crazy.
Man. Yeah, it's very interesting. I want to see, like I said again, I think they should have waited a little bit. They should have put a little bit more technology into this, because you might have struck something. You might have struck what's going down. You know what I mean? And what if you have a passenger in that car when you're driving your Waymo, and you're like, hey, stop. And the car really not listening to you. There ain't no emergency button in a Waymo car to where you can press and be like, hey, emergency stop, let me out. There's none of that. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And it's the Philippines. Just looked it up.
Okay.
It was in the drivers. People in the Philippines basically oversee what those cars are doing. So if Waymo, the car, has like a question about a road rule or like a road scenario that it's in and it doesn't know what to do, it can basically ask somebody who's either in the United States or in some cases in the Philippines about like what to do. And then it can also say no to what that person says you should do.
Override
what that person says to do. And they might be in the Philippines, which is crazy.
I think we all just need to take a Waymo one day and just like, we all three ride in one and just get the experience. I haven't been in one yet.
I haven't either.
Yeah, I want to try one out though.
I don't trust it, man. I don't trust it.
No, let's do it. Let's go do it one day.
Okay.
Yeah, let's go do it. I was saying let's do it.
On you?
Yeah, I mean,
you gonna call it?
I'm pretty sure the Waymo ain't got to be nothing more than like $20.
Oh, okay, big baller.
You got a raise?
$20 is crazy. $20 is crazy. I promise you, my these other, they're not broke, y'all. I promise you, they are not.
Oh man, well, it is time to talk about Valentine's Day. Things to do for Valentine's Day here in Metro Atlanta. Because, usually we try to give you just some things to do for the weekend. But Valentine's Day is tomorrow. So men, if you didn't know that, yes, Valentine's Day is tomorrow. And there are, a lot of different things that you can do if you just, didn't think about it until right now.
Men? What do you mean men if you didn't know? What about women? Women you didn't know either?
Women are expecting the men to be doing
that's
something.
so sexist.
You see how people just
So
like
sexist,
flip?
dude.
I
See how
seem
that-
to recall about 50 or so minutes ago, men buy a girl a car.
I know that's
men buy a
very
girl
true.
a meal.
No,
Fact.
true,
men buy
true.
a girl a house.
True, but still, that is so sexist. Men deserve something too.
Amen.
Yeah, bro.
The things I'm doing, maybe. Come
What
on,
are y'all's women's giving y'all
Nothing.
for Valentine's Day?
I just
Nothing.
want a nice home cooked
As it-
meal. I just want a
Nothing.
nice home cooked meal. That's all I want.
I'm getting nothing.
Dang.
Nothing.
And are you getting her a car?
Am I getting her a car? No.
As you said all men should do?
No, I said y'all should do it.
Around 50 minutes ago?
I said y'all should do it. I wasn't talking about myself. I just said y'all should up it, not me. All right? I'm good where I'm at. You know what I mean?
All right.
But anyway, men and women out there, this Valentine's Day this weekend, and there's some cool things to do that are out of the normal, you know? So the Candlelight Valentine's Day special, I don't know if you guys have ever seen the Candlelight.
I have.
The little violin, little orchestra, little thing they got going on. It's super dope. But this Saturday at the Wimbush House, you can see Candlelight Concerts deliver a live romantic Valentine's Day experience. What
Have
you
you
about to say,
been?
man?
I was about to. I was just like literally. I almost got these. I almost.
Oh,
went with
really?
it. Yeah, I almost went to the Candlelight this year.
Oh, I want to ask you so bad what you did instead, but you said your girl might
Yeah.
walk
Oh,
before,
yeah.
so you can't. But you also, you don't know Millions, girl. He could be gaslighting you right now. He could be going to the Candlelight. You don't know what he's got in store.
Yeah, real talk. Real talk. Real talk.
True.
I have been to one of those. It's nice.
Have
it's
you?
cute in Charlotte,
Oh, okay.
North Carolina.
Oh, 'cause
Yeah,
they do them all over the place.
Yeah, they do them. But it depends to me on how big the venue is. Can you actually look it up? Where are they doing that?
Yeah, the Wimbush House.
The Wimbush House.
Yeah.
But like, is it like a room? Is it a big room? Is it a
I don't know. I've never been.
stadium? I've never been there either.
I mean, it sounds-
Because it's very intimate. The one, at least the one I went to was intimate, which means that it's like not a lot of people in there. So it's you sitting in a room.
Yeah, this is like a castle type of situation. I mean, it's a cool.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah,
Actually,
it's a cool. It's a cool little
that's
spot.
that's a
It's
vibe.
right on the corner of Peachtree.
Yeah, it's,
yeah.
Okay.
I went to a wedding here once, actually.
Really?
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh no, that's a cute vibe.
I know exactly
That's-
what this is.
You go into a little castle, show up, take some pictures. That's cute. That's a
Yeah,
good
for
idea.
sure.
Okay, you found that? Wow,
Yeah, yeah.
okay.
So also this Saturday, you can go to Valentine's Day in the Garden. Now I don't know if you guys knew this. Botanical Garden they do Valentine's Day every year, but this year is a little special because this year is a special anniversary Valentine's Day with the ultimate adult prom theme, honoring 5 decades of love stories that have blossomed here since 1976. So yeah, man. You go to
Wow.
Botanical Gardens and spend your Valentine's Day there. Not really my thing. Not even gonna hold you.
So hold on. Do you show up in like a prom dress
Yeah, you
and
show
a
up in
tux?
yeah, whole thing.
To the Botanical Gardens?
100%.
It's outside?
Yeah, no, it's Botanical Gardens has an inside too.
I've actually never been to Botanical Gardens.
Really?
And I've actually used to play volleyball like in something little rec league at Piedmont Park.
Piedmont Really? Park.
Still just walk straight past. You
Oh,
know, that parking
yeah.
deck's right there. I just walk straight past.
Oh,
Never been to
man.
Botanical Gardens.
Oh man.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, you ain't missing much. All right. You're not missing much. All right. It's a bunch of flowers. It's not
That's
really
cool.
It's not my cup of tea. That's
I
all.
like to hike and stuff, so it's kind of my
Oh, okay.
cup of tea. You know,
Yeah,
I like
yeah,
outdoorsy stuff.
You
You
can
know.
see it.
Thanks.
And also tonight and tomorrow, you can all hit up. So to my ladies, you want to celebrate Valentine's Day, you can go to Your Threes. I think that's how you say this place. Your Threes. I've never heard of this place before.
It's probably Earthies.
Earthies or Your Threes, one of the two.
Well, the R is before the T, so
your threes, your thighs. Your thighs.
Your thigh? Valentine's
Your
Day?
thighs.
Valentine's
probably
Day is at your
Earthy.
thigh?
It's probably Earthies. Yeah, so you can hit up Earthies. Love is in the Lab, which is a fun twist on Valentine's Day and Galentine's Day. You can go in, you can make your custom body care or a fragrance to take home. So those are a few things that I recommend you do. I know what I'll be doing. I ain't gonna.
Okay.
Definitely a lot of
Okay.
that. Definitely a lot of that.
Oh,
Yikes.
I don't
Yikes.
want to
Not
know
a sight
this
I would like
about
to
you
see.
guys.
Yeah.
I think so. My fiance knows where we're going. We're going to eat tonight, and then tomorrow.
Where you want to eat?
We're going to this place called La Pierre, and then
Pierre.
tomorrow we're
Let me
going
see.
to
Look it
tomorrow
up.
we're going to the petting zoo.
Okay.
La Pierre in Alpharetta?
La Pierre in Alpharetta.
Let me look it up.
Yeah. Oh, it's expensive.
I just want to see how much you're going to spend on dinner on
It's-
tomorrow.
It's expensive.
La
Don't-
Pierre, is it Lapeer?
Yeah, that's it right there.
Oh, La Pierre Steak and Seafood.
La Pierre Steak and
Oh,
Seafood.
okay.
Oh, excuse
All right.
me.
Yeah.
Google says people usually spend $50 to $100.
50 to 100. We plan on spending 100.
Okay.
Now I thought he said $250.
Well, $100 per person. That is too.
Oh, okay.
Y'all better
Excuse
stop
me.
playing with me over here, man.
Okay.
Don't play with me.
I was just trying to see something.
Now,
Oh,
you
it
know
looks
what?
nice.
Not me. What are you doing? What are you doing? All right? What are you doing? What is your man getting you?
Yes.
And what are you getting your man?
Y'all need to mind your business.
That's so crazy, bro. That's so wild, dog. You see how these women, see how they do y'all? See how they do y'all? It could never be me. Kicked out the house immediately. I swear to you.
So what is your fiance getting you?
My fiance,
Valentine's Day?
nothing. I said that. She's not giving me anything. But here's the thing. It's my fiance. I you know.
So why do I have to be enemy number one for not doing anything with your fiance?
Oh, man, I need to. No. Get your man. You getting him a card? Are you getting him a card?
No, you said
I
people
did.
need to buy your girl a car.
I did.
Buy your girl a 250
100
meal.
100%.
Get her flowers. Get her candy.
I also said,
Yeah,
no. I also said, y'all do that.
Right.
Not me.
So why do I have to do something when your fiance ain't doing nothing for you either?
It is what it is, man.
Because women don't need to. We are the gift. What's your girl getting you?
Like I said, I just want a meal. I don't want nothing crazy.
Oh,
I want
yeah, nice little home cooked meal. Can she cook?
Yeah, she could. Man, that girl can throw that.
Oh, excuse me.
Girl can throw
No,
that.
actually, he did bring in a sandwich.
Oh, yeah, that sandwich
she
did-
made.
yeah, that sandwich
it did
did-
look like it
that
was
sandwich
a
did
good
look good.
sandwich. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. And it wasn't just no like white bread on like some ham,
It was like
cheese,
an actual
whatever.
sandwich
It was
sandwich.
Yeah, gourmet.
Yeah, that joint was a gourmet sandwich. But you can't cook, though.
I'm all right at cooking. It's more like I'm too lazy to cook, bro. I tell people I can't cook because it'd be like, I don't want to actually sit there and do it. Honestly, I feel like cooking is easy though. If you just follow the instructions and throw a little,
You'd be
pizzazz up in there.
You'd be surprised.
You, really?
Oh, bro, 1,000%. You'd be surprised how people can't cook because they can't read.
Because they can't read.
Yeah, you know what I
Sometimes
realized?
the spirit will just lead you though.
Wait, 100%.
When you cooking.
You know what I realize? This is off topic. I realize I need to read more because I have a problem reading now.
Do you?
I don't know. I was
You
reading.
can't read?
Listen, I was reading as I'm reading my stories. I was like, wait a minute. I can't say that word.
Do I know how to read?
I'll be like, I can't say that word. And that is an issue for me. And I don't want y'all to think I am not educated or cannot read. I can read very well, but for some reason I be having problems with some of these words, and that's not me. I can read very well.
Not y'all apologizing on the news.
Crazy.
Sorry, I don't know how to read, y'all.
Whatever.
But I did look up just some quick, simple things you could do for Valentine's Day. You could cook a simple little romantic meal, like a little shrimp scampi, little steak with asparagus, something like that, or a 10-minute recipe for dessert. Nice little cute dessert, little candles around the house, nice massage. You know, get some like coconut oil or some lotion, do a nice massage with some candles and some scents going on, nice music. You could do something.
Get the
for free.
ambiance right.
Yeah.
Amen.
And hopefully nobody breaks up this weekend.
Amen. Or on Friday the 13th. Y'all know it's Friday the 13th.
Yeah, or get pregnant.
Oh, amen.
No.
Hallelujah.
Yeah.
But that does it for us, you guys. Thanks so much for hanging out. We will see you next week.
Peace.
A major move today. Hot 97 is expanding.
Hot 97 has launched a full streaming television channel.
Hot 97 is no longer just a radio station, it's now a streaming network.
Welcome to Hot 97 News. Let's dive into the news because the news has been newsing.
Hot 97 mornings with Merrill. We got Shiny Culture in the building. Leah Bell in the building.
Good morning.
And DJ Cass One.
You know what it is. You know how I get down with the Funk Flex energy, baby.
Let's get it, Flex.
Nobody don't want no smoke.
Wow, it got spicy real fast. Here for it all.
We're here for it all. That's
Let's
it.
go. Mariah Carey takeover.
The people made it happen.
Yeah.
I'm coming around to all the classrooms and we turning up.
Good morning, students. My name is Wale. Aren't you supposed to be in class? Oh, man, you supposed to be in class, man.
Rihanna has become a true worldwide icon.
Congratulations on the job. We listen to Hot 97 every day. We can't wait to hear you guys even more.
Hey, let's go!
Get ready. The legend is on your screen. Funk Flex, the man who defines hip-hop, is bringing the heat from the radio booth to your TV.
Where my camera at? That's my camera? All right.
The biggest beats, the hottest freestyles, and that classic Flex energy.
Bars are back.
Now in your living room. Don't just hear it, watch the movement. Funk Flex, now on Hot 97 TV, Mondays and Fridays at 7:30 p.m.
Welcome to Hot 97 News Atlanta. First, here with Rondell with 2 N's.
What it do? Give it up to you.
And Million.
Hey, the fact that this is a reality.
Brand new live news show. I'm your host, Lana Harris. There is so much going on in this country and in this world.
Civil unrest. Nobody's going to trust that. Any of
this sounds, like I said, it sounds good.
Yeah.
It does sound beneficial.